No, the only thing I was going to talk about really is that this super diarrhea parasite that's going around.
Yeah, I don't.
Cyclospora.
Do you have it? Because isn't it sexually transmitted?
It's not sexually.
I heard it was sexually transmitted.
You get it from raspberries and green onions.
And sex. I heard it was from being a whore, but... So you must have it.
So I must have it. I saw this TikTok that said, how would I know the difference between super diarrhea and my regular everyday diarrhea?
Yes. Because I would say...
Which I don't have anymore because of the psyllium husk.
Oh, right. You are doing good. Your guts are good. Your guts are good. Your guts are good.
But I am like, I went to Whole Foods and I got like a bunch of cilantro, raspberries, dill, green onions.
Is it all on that stuff?
Yeah, it's like fresh produce, man.
Oh, man. I've been eating a lot of fresh produce.
I know, but we would know.
Yeah, I think I would know.
But this one girl posted about it. She's like, yeah, I'm in Littleton. This is my experience with it. I've lost 10 pounds in 8 days. I was like...
Yeah, but that's all just water weight.
True. But true.
It's like, that's only good if you have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
The day after.
Yeah. Damn. I was like, I really could use to lose
me too.
10 pounds in 8 days.
Well, I weighed myself the other day on our thing. Heavier than I was when I had my crash out last time.
Really?
Yeah. And I said, how? Like, I was like, I don't feel like bigger than I've ever been. And yet here we are.
Well, and also sometimes I'll be like, I feel huge. I must have gained 10 pounds. And I'll weigh myself and I'm like, I weigh the same. And I'm like, okay, then why do I feel?
Yeah. I was like, I've been feeling bad about myself for a while. But also though, like I weighed myself and then the next day weighed myself and it was 5 pounds less. Yeah. And then 2 days later it was 7 pounds less than that day. So I was like, something is off.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, use my scale.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just as a.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, whatever. I was like, the number on the scale is whatever. Either way, I need to get back to, because I just, stopped working out after I got my new job because it's so stressful.
Yeah.
But now I've got a handle on it so I can work out again.
100%.
And I'm going to eat, and I'm eating better. And I'm cooking dinner because if Taylor cooks dinner, he either cooks a giant thing of pasta or we eat out.
Yeah. Yep. Those are the two options.
And the eating out is blue pan pizza, illegal Pete's.
Yeah.
It's like, how'd we get here? How did I get this weight up?
Happen?
How did I gain this weight?
I'm
housing nachos.
Totally. Like 5 nights a week.
And like illegal Pete's, when you get a nachos, they give you a large bag of nachos with as your chips. A large bag of nachos chips at Illegal Pete's is like a family size Old Mission bag of chips. Like they are insane.
And a serving size is 11 chips.
Oh yeah. And even that's like 6 fucking tortillas. Like
yeah. Totally. I know. What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm stopping is what I'm doing. I'm back on that eating disorder shit.
Oh, I'm with you, dude.
I'm getting there. I'm starting to count the calories again.
I gotta rev it back up. Again.
I gotta rev it back up.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get there because I hate myself.
Start counting the calories.
Yes.
Start being really unhealthy with the food.
I know, but it's just not sustainable, and I need to find a way to make it where it's a sustainable thing in my life.
Balance.
So that I'm not just literally constantly in the same year lost 24 pounds and then gained 30.
Right.
It hasn't been a year.
I know, dude.
It's been like 9 months.
I know, dude.
That can't be good for you.
No.
I could just be losing and gaining 30 pounds
every year.
In 9 months.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
That's crazy. That's how long I've worked at my new job. And at my new job, I had lost when I started 24 pounds.
Yeah, that's true.
I was more than 24. Closer to 30.
Dude, it feels like a long time ago.
It has not been that long.
Not.
It was last October.
It's a pregnancy.
Yes. I have
gestated a child.
Well, maybe that's what happened.
Maybe you got knocked up.
I got knocked up.
You're about to give birth.
I'd love to.
You've been eating for 2.
I've been eating for 2.
You've been eating for me.
I feel like I had other things. Hold on, I wrote down other things. Well, how's your life? How's your new apartment? So great.
Yep. Very loud.
Oh, I bet. Oh, you know what? I thought that, like when I saw it, I was like, this is super dope. Probably super fucking loud. And those windows seem thin.
It's so
thin,
loud.
like original to the building.
At night. Oh, they're original from 1930. At night, it is just like.
Oh, I bet. Well, I was like the car
every
accidents.
2 fucking seconds.
In that, there've got to be rear endings.
I can't believe I haven't seen one. And then in the alley, there's always something going on. I have seen a music video shoot. I've seen a photo shoot.
Well,
I've
your alley's dope.
Yeah,
it's all graffitied out. It's like a graffiti alley.
Like from art
Artists,
graffiti artists. The other day I went out there and there's a tour guide giving a tour talking about the graffiti on the walls. I was like, there's always just something going on here.
I mean, you live somewhere that people are getting toured.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is crazy. I didn't even know that happened in Denver. But yeah, it's fun, but you just gotta get used to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's cool. It's cool.
It is.
What do I have going on other than not eating? Oh, yeah, I'm off food. Got Benny, our cat, a harness yesterday.
You taking him outside?
We took him outside yesterday.
Did he love it?
No.
Really?
Which is very funny because around this apartment, he's a fucking
for sure
bully, badass, and we run on his time. Like it's what he's beating up the dogs.
I love
he's running Brophy out of rooms and shit. He's fucking terror.
Totally.
I picked him up. I took him to the bottom of the stairs. Frozen in fear.
Oh, I'm sure because this is a safe space.
Yes.
But if you keep doing that every day, I bet you it'll happen like that.
He was like warming up to it, but the other thing too is like he's a fuzzy cat.
Yeah.
And he swept up every leaf,
true,
every piece of dirt.
Yes.
And he was just rubbing his body around the outside of the house, like trying to be close
Cobwebs.
to like disgusting.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm fucking scratched up.
Yeah. I love that your cat is just a menace.
Of course he is.
Of course he is.
I'm gaming last night. He unplugs my monitor. Like, he's fucking insane.
He is crazy.
He's insane. I ran an Ethernet cable from our modem to the back room where my gaming setup is through the attic yesterday.
Really?
It was so intense.
Really?
It was so... It wasn't that intense. It was so intense.
I wish you would have taken a video of it.
I mean, this is probably offensive to people that fought in Vietnam. That was my Vietnam.
Really?
I'm fucking army crawling.
Really?
It's fucking so hot. I'm drenched in sweat.
I can't imagine how hot it was up there.
Terrified of spiders.
For sure.
And I didn't see a single spider. Like,
really?
Which was crazy.
They all scurried away.
I don't know, dude. I was so scared. The, like, bravery...
So brave.
I was like, ooh.
The brave.
Just like at the top of the ladder, be like, just fucking pull yourself up there.
For sure.
And then I'm up there and it doesn't have floor. It only has floor like above us.
Yeah.
No floor that way. That's where I had to go. So I'm just on the little slant. Oh yeah, dude. Coming out covered in black. Like, I don't know what the black was, but arms, everything. Get up there. One of the holes I drilled, too small. Can't fit the cable through it. I'm like, Taylor, fucking get me the drill. He brings me the drill. Drill's dead.
Oh my God, of course.
Yeah, so then I climb back down. I'm like, God damn it, now I have to go like fucking back up there. It was just a lot. I got it done though.
Nice.
My computer is so fucking fast.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I love that.
Well, I got like 2 bars on our Wi-Fi in that back room.
Really?
So now I'm fucking hardwired and I'm in the Matrix. I'm online. I fucking downloaded a game under 9 minutes.
Wow.
Before, hour and a half.
Totally.
Like 50 gigs, hour and a half.
Yeah.
So, worth it.
I think I'm going to put the Ethernet into my PS5.
Dude, do it.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, you might as well. I can give you a cable.
I have one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It changed my life. It's so fast.
Yeah. Anyway, so before we get into the book,
yeah,
I'll do the intro.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Secondhand Smut. This is Secondhand Smut. I'm Angela.
I'm Paul.
And this is Secondhand Smut.
The podcast where Angela reads smut, so I don't have to. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow. And
smash that subscribe button.
It. Comment.
Anyway.
I'll cut that out.
Please don't cut that out.
I'll see how it plays in the edit.
Okay.
It's hot in here already.
It is, I know, and I don't want to... Well, whatever. This week's book is called Not All Himbos Wear Capes.
I remember.
By Rochelle. That's the cover of it.
A Superman pose.
Yep. Hard body.
Hard body.
And I will say that your guess that you made is the closest of a guess that
I had a feeling.
Ever, like, with the superheroes, the villains, we're in a super world, all that stuff. I think you said that maybe this guy's an accountant that works for
I did
this.
say that. I said like he did something boring.
He is an accountant that works for the Biggs Enterprise. So, yeah. Yep.
Get at me, bitch.
I do want you to read it, but I'm letting you know, Paul, it is the longest thing you'll ever read in your life.
Well, I'll just go until I get tired.
Okay. Love that. It does the two characters' perspective. So that you'll read Xander and then his perspective and then the other person's perspective.
Okay.
And just good luck.
Thank you. And for all the new listeners, this is the part where I read the back of the book.
Yeah, Paul's going to read the back of the book so we know what we're getting into.
Xander. Big City is supposedly the place where dreams come true. Oh, it's called Big City. Uh-huh. That's funny. As someone just trying to live my life, I can tell you it's more like a reoccurring nightmare where dreams get cock-blocked at every turn, especially if you're a supervillain like me. The irony is that I have 0 powers. Dude.
I know.
Despite coming from purebred villain stock, but try telling that to Big City's beloved hero, Captain Masculine. This himbo is ruining my research, and if his firepower doesn't kill me, the sight of him in Lycra surely will. Luckily, or unluckily, in my opinion, my bestie just signed me up for the Bangers dating app and found my perfect match. If this isn't the start of my villain arc, I don't know what is. Butch. That's the other person?
Uh-huh.
The names are... You're not even trying. Big City,
I think that's
masculine.
Well, it's campy. It's camp. So I think that's what the author, and I don't know if it's male or female, but it's camp. It's very camp.
Okay, as long as it's camp.
It's super camp.
As long as it's not serious.
No, it's not.
Butch, it's hard feeling like I have to wear a mask every day, that the only value I bring to the table is the sparkling image others have created for me. Such is the life of being Captain Masculine, Big City's greatest superhero. This is the existence I was destined for and will gladly defend the city against every threat to its people. Except Dr. Antihero. I've seen countless villains come and go, but something about Antihero intrigues me more than the usual hero-villain encounter should. This is the longest back of a book in the world.
Yep.
It's because of him that I impulsively signed up for the dating app, hoping a meaningless fling with a local normie will help give my head back in the game. The truth is, what I really want is someone who sees me, the man behind the mask. But that's a luxury no superhero can afford. Okay, that's all. I'm tired.
Well, it's like, why can't you just say, welcome to Big City, where we've got supervillains and superheroes. Period.
Yeah, it's tough being normal in a city of superheroes, and even harder to find love.
Yes.
End.
Why are we fucking...
Yeah, what are we
this?
doing?
I don't know why these smut books do this. Piss me off. Yes, this book was camp. Super cute. You even said something about the boys in your guess last time, and I think this author even says this is like the boys meets something.
Yeah, so does this is a spoiler, but does our normie guy, does he get superpowers? Or he just stays normal?
We'll have to find out.
All right, he gets superpowers.
I know, I'm not good at...
That's what that is.
Yeah. Okay.
It reminds me. Well, I really stole the plot from. A million things
for
have had this,
sure.
but I was thinking about it later because I was like, where? I was like, I know I'm ripping this off from somewhere that I've like watched. There's an anime, My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that.
Yeah, that's like basically the premise of that one. Like normal kid gets superpowers.
Have you heard of Cyberpunk?
Yes, of course.
What's it called? What's the full name?
I don't know.
Cyberpunk
70s.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna watch that.
Well, you should play the game.
Okay.
You would love the game. Like you would
I know
be
someone
into
who's
this game.
currently playing that game.
You would love it. I haven't beat it, but I played it, and it's on PS5, and you would love it.
Interesting. I'm interested by that.
There's titties and sex and stuff.
Love.
And Keanu Reeves.
Hello.
In the video game.
Really?
Yeah.
Keanu?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Full on, dude. Star-studded.
Okay. That's
good.
fun.
You're gonna like lose your mind about it. It's like Skyrim, like that first person in an immersive world, but it's all like a super advanced, like Cyber City, New York style. Everything's kind of grungy guns. You're like hacking into people's brains. You're like an android.
Oh, I'm into that.
You will love it. And the stories and the sex and all this stuff. Like you will get cracked out on it.
Okay. Crack me out.
Yeah.
All right. So here we are. We're in Big City. Picture the city however you like.
When I hear Big City, this is dumb. I think Mr. Big Sex in the City.
I mean, I don't blame you. Yeah.
Sorry.
But God, he's just so unattractive.
I know.
Never understood Mr. Big.
Well, I did.
I guess because of the
Money.
daddy thing.
Yeah.
But we're in big city. There is a bay, so we are on the ocean, skyscrapers, all this stuff.
Yes.
We meet Xander. That's his civilian name. He's 31 years old.
Is he the anti-hero?
He's anti-hero. Dr. Anti-hero.
That's who he is?
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm just going to give you all the background right now and
that
skip
wasn't
over a
like
bunch
a
of stuff.
secret?
No.
Okay, cool.
We'll find out that on page 2 of the book. He's got 5 supervillain siblings.
That's what's up.
His mom and dad are like the baddest of the bad. We don't like
Relatable.
them. They're pieces of shit. And he's the only one in his family that never developed powers. His last name is Suarez, and he's described as having golden brown skin. So I'm hinting at some little Hispanic? Latin
Ooh.
flair.
So the villain's Hispanic?
Yep.
Oh, and his whole family is?
Well,
a
actually,
bunch of criminals?
He's not the villain. He's the
Anti-hero?
He's the good guy.
Well, whatever.
His family are the criminals, though. Some of them.
I see.
Anyway, I digress.
I see where we're
Getting
at.
ahead of myself. Anyway, he's sitting on his couch and he's watching a news program of Captain Masculine getting a Medal of Honor for foiling another one of Dr. Antihero's plans.
Damn.
And he's like, God, all that work I put into whatever that mastermind plan was. Like, now here's Captain Masculine fucking ruining it again.
Yeah.
And they're described as the same height. I'm picturing them both as 6'2".
Yep.
Dr. Antihero Xander is lean, swimmer's body, barrel chest.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Captain Masculine is a himbo
That's what I'm talking about.
blonde.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Huge.
Huge. Dumb?
That's what Xander's hoping for.
That's what I'm
Anyway. Okay, so he's like, I'm going to go down to the bodega below my place and get some fried chicken. Like, they've got the best fried chicken. My best friend Kai works there. She's like this little pansexual girl with a pink pixie haircut.
Okay.
And she's like, dude, you are so fucking depressing lately. You need to get laid. Also, I'm your next door neighbor. I haven't heard you have sex in forever, and I miss the shows you put on because I know you put it down. So she's like flirting, but they're just best friends.
Yeah.
And she's like, you need to get on bangers. Like, just find yourself a hottie bottom. Like, you just need to find a bottom.
Oh, he's a top. Good.
Yeah.
Obviously, yeah.
Yep.
I have my hopes.
So obviously we have some, and he's like, whatever, I don't want to get on a dating app, whatever. Now we have some world building stuff. So Kai has no clue he's Dr. Antihero.
Yeah.
And that he comes from this family.
I was going to ask.
Heroes and villains, both commonly referred to as supes.
Yeah.
Supes, it is illegal in this world for them to, marry each other. Villains and heroes, illegal.
Oh, wait, villains and heroes, but heroes and heroes and villains can?
Yep. Same can, but they're segregated.
I'd be like, you know what's weird about being a villain? Is that I don't follow the law.
Right. Totally. I do what I want.
Yeah, it's weird for a villain to be like, oh, sorry, those are the rules.
the law.
Those are rules.
They think, they've been told, there's a biological difference between them.
Propaganda.
Exactly.
Propaganda.
What else did I need to tell you? He never manifested his powers. What he does is he's like an inventor.
Yeah.
And his passion is marine biology. So he builds like all these water gadgets. Like he's got this wave runner that can turn into a submarine. He has a ton of PhDs, a ton of doctorates, super fucking smart.
Some would say that's a superpower in itself.
For sure. So his passion is cleaning the ocean. He's sick of this pollution. Awakener's Bay is the bay he lives near, where his secret lair is underneath.
This isn't sounding very villainy.
He's not.
This isn't a villain.
Yeah. Okay, just backstory. Cut 2, later that night, Kai is on his couch, and she has his phone. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing with my phone? And she's like, well, I just made you a profile and reached out to this guy, and now you have a first date tomorrow night.
I'd be pissed.
Oh, he was.
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, get out of my house. We don't know each other anymore.
He's like, well, just let me see the profile.
And he's hot.
Cut 2, Butch. 22 years old.
Wait, how old was?
31.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we got a little bit of an age gap going here.
Okay.
His profile says Butch, 22, works in finance. Now, cut 2, Butch, in his cubicle at Biggs Enterprises, Big City's running governmental agency. He gets a notification from the Bangers app that Xander's asked him out on a date. Little backstory for him, his parents are also like the famous of the famous superheroes. Yeah. And his powers manifested when he was like a baby. And he has like fire. He shoots fire and he can fly and super strength.
Okay.
But his is mainly like fire. And he's the golden boy.
Of course.
And he always does what he's told, but he doesn't like his life. And his parents have always said, you be the hero that others need you to be.
Gross.
Yeah. And
why is he an accountant then?
That's his facade. That's his, Peter Parker.
Yeah, but I guess like in a world where we know everybody's like superheroes, I'm like, do we need those?
Exactly. That was one thing I didn't understand.
Yeah.
But they try to keep the supes anonymous in this world.
All right.
So he works at Biggs Enterprises, but he does work technically Captain Masculine is just a weapon. He is just a pawn for Biggs Enterprises. And he has been following Dr. Antihero for like a year. He's got an unhealthy obsession with him.
I bet he does.
Yeah, he likes what he sees.
Yeah.
So just a little text exchange. Xander reaches out to Butch and says, are you a serial killer? Because his profile said, I like walks on the beach. And like, he's like, so are you like a psychopath?
Yeah.
And he goes, why are you into serial killers or something? And Xander says, yes, I am. But what I'm trying to determine is if you truly are one or just don't know how to communicate in a way that doesn't sound like a corporate email. And Butch goes, haha, guilty as charged.
I'm like coming in hot on these first messages.
Xander says, so which one is it? Serial killer or corporate lackey needing to be bent over a desk and flogged with a quarterly report?
Whoa.
Uh-huh. And he's like,
yeah, let's do it.
And Butch says, whichever one you want me to be.
Sub.
I hit send and held my breath. His answer made me dizzy. Xander, good boy. Send the details for this wondrous fried chicken place we're going to on Friday and be waiting there for me at 8. If the food pleases me, I'll bend you over any surface you choose.
Oh my God. This is how gay people talk to each other.
Totally.
This is how it goes. Oh, hey, how's it going? I'm going to
bend you over and flog you with a quarterly report. And then Xander texts him, good boy. And this is Butch's perspective. He says, with a groan, I threw myself into my hands. With a groan, he's at home. I threw myself onto my hands and knees on the bed, bent over just like Xander wanted, and gripped my dick. My mind went blissfully blank as I imagined him behind me, a rolled up report in one hand and a dog leash of all things in the other.
Of all things.
Telling me how good I was. Good boy. This time I came so hard I really did pass out. Waking up the following morning stuck to my sheets and more rested than I'd felt in a long time.
Oh my.
That's page 12.
God. Okay, so far I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Do you know what that makes me think of, though? Sorry to go on a tangent immediately right away.
That's our thing, though.
That is our thing. Are you watching the new season of Below Deck Med?
No. I need to. I know.
Oh my God. Have you seen the scandal?
No.
Can I tell you and just spoil it for you right now?
No. Please don't. I promise, Paul, I'll binge it.
Oh, but it has something to do with what just happened just right now.
I will remember. I will binge it and we will talk about it. Okay. I swear to God.
We're not going to. This has just been lost into the ether. Nope. I'm calling it now.
Paul, I'm writing it down.
Write it down. And you know what? For the listeners that are out there that have been watching the new season of Below Deck, you know what I'm talking about. You know what just happened to Nathan Sheets.
Okay. I'm excited. And I will.
It's wild.
Okay, so cut to Xander a few hours before his date. He's talking to his mom, Glacial Girl. Her thing is throwing ice.
And she went with Glacial Girl?
Paul,
were the other names taken?
This is like if I wrote a superhero book and had to come up with their names. Yeah. Like, I can't come up with names. So I think
Glacial Girl, like
Butch? Captain Masculine. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I would have just asked you for help.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I do, like, if it is camp, like, if this was a movie and it was camp and they made it very, very cheesy that everyone, you know, that would be, I would be like, I accept this.
That is how it is. I mean, it's a good book. It was hilarious. This would be like a 4.75 star read.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, 4.5 maybe. But it is camp. He hates his mom. She's an ice cold bitch. Yeah.
That's funny.
He showed a few hours before his date, his mom's like, I need you to deliver something for me. And he's like, why me? You don't like me. I'm your dud son. Like, ask someone else. So he's like fishy about that.
But I thought he was a golden boy. She doesn't like him because he's fire and she's ice. Ooh.
No. This is Xander.
Oh, never mind.
The dud who has no powers.
Never mind. He is a dud.
Yeah.
And he does no powers.
So he's like, why are you fucking asking me? Get Violentia to do it. That's his sister.
Who's very violent.
Ultraviolent is her name, and Violentia is her civilian name or whatever. And he hates her too. She hates him.
What's her power? She can see cum stains? Like
I don't know. I think she's just super violent. Like I think she rips her opponents to shreds. Kind of a thing.
Not like not like UV.
I can't truly remember because it was kind of irrelevant.
Yeah.
So anyway, he drops this thing off. He makes the delivery and goes on his date with Butch. He is thinking, I hope this himbo is as stupid as he looks. I just want a big dumb idiot to fuck tonight.
Don't we all?
That's the attitude he's going into this date with. They're at the restaurant, and Xander's like, what do you normally eat? And he's like, well, I normally get the chicken and waffles if it's a cheat day.
I didn't know that like superheroes had to like really work out.
I guess.
I thought part of the powers was like super strength because I am a hero.
That would be ideal.
Yeah. Because if it's like I have to work out to have my super strength, that's just normal. That's just strength.
First, that's just who I am.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says, I only eat chicken and waffles if it's like a cheat day. And then so Xander reels in, grabs him by his collar and pulls him in. And he's like, I think you should eat whatever the fuck you want tonight because I want you to enjoy yourself. The change that came over him was practically orgasmic. Butch's pretty blue eyes fluttered closed, his enormous body almost melting through the greasy table and onto the floor as he exhaled, fully accepting the permission I gave him.
Oh.
This was someone who needed to be domed, who'd probably never realized until this moment that this was what he'd been craving, like the air he breathed. Forget bi-awakening, I had a sub-awakening on my hands, and I had never been more here for anything in my goddamn life.
Okay.
Come to daddy.
Okay.
I know. Xander automatically starts calling him Sweetheart. That's his new pet name. He loves it. And Xander's just like, can you confirm,
Yeah.
give me consent that you want me to fuck you tonight?
Yeah, like crazy.
Because on his profile, he had selected women. Butch had.
Oh.
So he's like, are you gay? Are you bi? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, what's the deal?
Here?
Is it just a secret?
Right. So he's like, well, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go back to my place.
Yeah.
Xander says. He goes to get his car to find that it has been stolen.
Oh.
He's like, my car's gone.
Big cities riddled with
In that
crime.
second, he gets a call from Valentia, his sister.
She stole it.
She stole it. And he's assuming she stole it because she's pissed that their mom sent him on that errand instead of her.
Whatever, bitch.
Messy bitch.
Leave me out of it.
For sure. So Xander says something along the lines of like, my family never trusts me to do anything for myself. And Butch is like, I've never been able to make a single choice for myself in my life.
Oh.
So now we're bonding
bonding.
over this. And so Xander's like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a big dumb idiot like I thought.
Maybe there's
a little
depth.
substance to this.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a human being and not just a sex doll.
Well, big dumb idiots can have depth.
Yes, they can.
Rarely.
But
they can.
It's possible.
That's what makes them attractive. More attractive.
So Butch is like, well, I just live right around the corner. Let's go to my place. 98th floor penthouse.
Nice.
Bougie as fuck.
Of course. Heroes.
And so when we get in there, it's just on and popping.
Of course.
Like Xander's just like, get on your knees.
Yeah.
Which Butch does. Blows him. Of course, it's the first blowjob he's ever given.
Oh, so this is a first male encounter for him?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought it was just like first sub time.
Actually, it's a first anything encounter.
This is virginity.
And he never told Xander. He doesn't. He tells Xander like at the end of the book.
Yeah.
He's like, by the way,
that was my first.
You're my first everything.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll spoil that for you because it doesn't matter. And so, and of course, it's like very dom subby.
Yeah.
And they like fall on the floor. And Butch is like, will you please just stay the night with me? And Xander, for whatever reason, is like, I'll stay the night with you.
Yeah.
Breaking all of his own rules on night one.
Oh, goodness.
And this isn't insta love.
Just something different.
They're in love on day 3, I'll tell you that.
Something different about him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the next morning, Xander is out getting them breakfast when his sister tracks him down in his car, which is like this fancy-ass car. And she was like, Father wants to see you in 2 weeks. He needs you to build him something. He needs you to build him a new toy. And then she also says, like, what are you doing in this building? Don't you know Captain Masculine lives in this building?
You're telling me that everyone even knows where the superheroes live?
Well, I guess she probably does because she's a supervillain and there's a rumor mill going around. I don't think normies know.
Still, I'm like, it should be secret where I live if I'm a superhero.
For sure. 100%. It should be.
And if I have a secret identity or whatever, like, shouldn't it be like, that guy lives here?
For sure.
Not
Captain
Masculine, because that's a different guy.
Hey, I don't know I don't know her sources.
All right.
Yep. And he's like, oh God, I fucking hate my dad. Apocalypto man is what he is. And he's like, whatever, I'll see Father in 2 weeks. Just give me my keys to my car and get the fuck out
2
of
weeks.
here.
I'm like, all right, I already forgot.
Yeah,
like,
for
that's
sure.
so far away.
Totally.
Text me.
Anyway, back to Butch. 98th floor.
Yeah.
Xander comes in and he's like, who's that you were talking to down there? Xander's like,
none of your business, sub.
how could he see 98 floors
Oh,
down?
because he's a superhero.
Uh-huh. He's like, unless you had like supervision, that's kind of crazy. And then meanwhile, Butch is like, I know that was ultra violent. What is ultra violent doing talking to Xander? You know? So
Yeah.
he's like, whatever. But this whole book, I will tell you, all these suspicions.
Yeah.
They're just like, that's weird. Anyway, want to get dinner?
Well, I guess that like has to be part of the camp of it,
Totally.
which is like, you know, the whole Clark Kent Superman thing. You're wearing glasses,
Right.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
So Xander's like, there's just some tourist asking me for directions or whatever. So they eat breakfast together. Xander tells him how he loves marine biology and he's working on this large-scale project at Awakener's Bay to get rid of all the pollution and the trash and all this stuff. And then Butch tells Xander that he works for Biggs Enterprises and works directly for Solomon Biggs. And Xander's like,
SB.
That's interesting. But okay.
Yeah.
So Xander leaves. He's like, he gets called in. He's like, I gotta go to work. And then, or Butch gets called in.
Yeah.
And Xander's like, okay, I'll leave. And on his way out, he like installs cameras so there's a little bit of like a stocky vibe.
How just on his way out, he installs cameras?
Little hidden, I'm thinking those cameras from Spy Kids where you can't even see it. They're like, there's the camera on the wall.
Sure, I guess so.
That's what I picture.
But I'm just like, how does he not notice? Like,
he installs cameras so like from
they're
the
just
front,
like stickies?
Well, like from the front door, and then there's a hallway to the penthouse elevator. So Xander went out the front door, closed it.
Puts a camera
there.
there.
In the hallway.
Okay, I thought you meant like in his house. Like, I'm just on my way out. Camera.
He's like, I just want to keep an eye on this boy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to plant these cameras.
Yeah, no biggie. Nothing weird.
No biggie. So at work, Butch gets an assignment. Agent Penetrate was spotted 20 miles.
Agent Penetrate.
I wish. Was spotted 20 miles outside a big city. And Captain Masculine's the only one strong enough to penetrate him.
Okay.
So he's not there yet, but he's keeping an eye on it. We also learn that Biggs Enterprises has all of Xander's siblings' identities on file.
I would hope so. It sounds like there are no secrets here.
So another thing is, when super villains or superheroes have offspring, they're supposed to
register
them like a gun.
Yeah.
And Xander, because he's a dud and was powerless,
never registered. Well, yeah. Why would I?
Yeah. So that's what's going on there.
Yeah.
So it's like Butch knows all of Xander's siblings, but he doesn't know Xander.
Sure. I mean, that makes sense. That tracks.
Okay.
Like, would I register the spoon in my drawer? Like, no.
Right.
You're nothing.
Yes.
You're not deadly.
Totally. You're not a gun.
You're not a gun.
Okay. It's good. I'm glad you're following
that. I get.
Okay. So at dinner that night, Butch confesses he's never been with a man before. He's like, I've got a crush on you. I know we just met yesterday, but like,
I'm in love with you.
He's like, I'm simping for you.
Yeah.
Xander's just like,
I bet you are hooked on this dick.
for sure.
Yeah.
And of course, Xander's just like, I don't know what it is about this kid, but I love him,
It's his tight young hole. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't know what it is.
It's tight, muscular, virgin hole? Yeah. I don't know what it is about you.
So in the car on the way to Xander's place, he like looks at Butch. He's like, take your cock out and touch yourself, but don't you dare come. Yeah. And Butch goes, yes, daddy.
Yes.
Right away. And Xander's like, oh, I'm going to come. Yeah. And then they get to Xander's house. It's on and popping. One thing about this book is it was sex from page 10 to the epilogue.
Well, that's the most realistic gay sex
so
I've ever heard.
So true. So he's like, lay on the bed, on your back.
Yeah.
Put your feet on the bed.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tease your hole.
Great.
He like opens his drawer and takes this massive butt plug out. Okay. He's like waving it around and Butch is like, he's like, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to.
I'd be like, you're a fucking superhero.
Right.
You have super strength.
If only he knew. Well, even Butch was like, I wish I could tell him I'm a superhero because I could take a lot more than he thinks I can.
Yeah.
But whatever. Anyway, next morning, Kai busts her way through the door and she's like, how'd your date go? And she's like, oh my God, he's still here. Because Butch walks out.
I don't know how I feel about this bitch.
Yeah, she's annoying.
She's got boundary issues.
Well, Xander gave her fingerprint access to his
that's
door.
Crazy.
So she's just coming in.
That's crazy.
She's got the code, basically.
That's crazy.
And so she's like giving him shit. And then she hears Xander call Butch baby. And she's like, oh my God, what's going on? You're calling this guy baby. So Xander's like, come to work with me to Butch. So he takes him to Awakener's Bay. And it's like loaded with garbage and stuff.
Yeah.
And he tells him he's working on a device that could like a ray gun.
That'll clean the oceans?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Without hurting the living organisms within the water. Yeah. Anyway, so Butch is on the beach, and he's like in tight black athletic shorts, tight black athletic top.
Cool.
And Xander's looking at him, and he's like, damn, he's built like Captain Masculine in these clothes. Like, from behind, he's like,
oh my God. It's
body,
almost, yeah, it looks the same.
Like, what? And then Butch says, I do come down here to Awakeners Bay, but I usually just come down here to people watch. And Xander's like, no one's ever down here besides me, and I see Captain Masculine here sometimes. Whatever.
Why is Captain Masculine there sometimes?
Because he is obsessed with Dr. Antihero. And Dr. Antihero is always in the bay.
And it's just, I'm sorry, it is just crazy that everybody just knows where everybody is and who they are and what they're doing.
For sure.
Like, I thought we are keeping fucking secrets.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm Dr. Antihero, it's a secret.
Well, he's in his Lycra, so he's in his super suit.
Yeah.
So, he's just...
But so Xander wears a super suit?
He wears his super suit when he's Dr.
But he's not
Antihero.
a hero or a villain.
He doesn't have powers, but he wears his super suit. His super suit gives him powers. It helps heal him. And he does do some vigilante type work that...
For the ocean?
That Captain Masculine has thwarted before.
Oh, he does like bad stuff? Like robs banks or what?
Bad stuff, but it's like two bad people.
Oh.
What
are we doing? What are we even doing?
Trying, Paul. In that moment, day 2, after they're on the beach, like having this like heart-to-heart or whatever, Xander looks at Butch. Well, they have a heart-to-heart about their parents. And it's like, they're just hinting at things where it's just like, I'd be like, are you a super...
I go, you obviously are.
Right. Anyway, so after that conversation, Xander's like, hey, would you mind deleting bangers off your phone?
Excuse me?
And being exclusive with me? Day 2.
Day 2?
The next day.
I go, yeah, I do mind.
Yep. And that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so they both delete bangers off their phone.
Okay.
And they're like, let's date each other. Our feelings are so strong for one another.
So strong.
Like, this has to be a thing.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
So
you do you.
Your face.
All right.
Like, personally,
if that happened to me, I'd be like, ooh.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, you want me to drop all of them for you, and I don't even know if this is gonna work.
Well, I'm just like, we're not even dating yet.
You.
Yeah, like I don't know you.
Yes.
And you're just like, okay, we're exclusive boyfriends now. Mm-hmm. No.
So then, in that moment, Butch's phone rings.
Yes.
It's Biggs calling him in. Agent Penetrate's been sighted. We need Captain Masculine now.
Yeah, you gotta go get penetrated.
You do. And so he almost like flew out of there. And
he's like, oh wait, I can't.
He's like, wait, I can't.
Yeah.
So Xander's like, I'll take you to work. Like, I'll drive you wherever you need to go. He's like, okay.
It's not like that.
So he does drive him to like some place I can't fucking remember. And then he flies from there.
Sure.
He's like, take me here. So then we get an action scene where Captain Masculine and Agent Penetrate are fighting each other.
What's Agent Penetrate's powers? Penetrating?
I don't know. Okay. It doesn't matter.
All right.
And I don't even think they really talk about it. Okay. They only talk about masculine side.
Okay.
So he's like lighting him up with fireball and shit. And like after forever, he finally kills him. Like in the air, he lights his whole body on fire and then watches it drop down. And he's like getting off on how much he loves. He's
killing
like,
people?
Yeah. And he's like, God, I can't have these thoughts. I'm supposed
You're
to be the
a
good
villain.
guy. I'm supposed to be the good guy.
You're a villain.
Yep.
We're all villains.
So he's like freaked out by himself and how much he loves killing.
And getting fucked.
And then all of a sudden he did get fucked up by Agent Penetrate. Agent Penetrate really did fuck him up.
Yeah.
So he's feeling off and he's like, and he loses consciousness. Butch, Captain Masculine does. He wakes up in his parents' house, which is an hour's flight away out of the city.
Gross.
And he clearly does not like his mother and father.
Well, I'm like, don't take me there. Take me to a hospital and then home.
For sure. Yeah. Well, they're taking him to his super parents' house. And his mother is like, he's like, wakes up. He's like, where's my phone? Like, I've got to call Xander.
I have to let my boyfriend know. Oh, did you guys not know? I have a boyfriend now.
I'm gay and I have a boyfriend.
I know it's been 48 hours, but just so you know, I'm gay and I have a boyfriend.
And so his mom goes, you've received no less than 30 text messages from someone called Daddy Zan, which is what Xander put his own name in. And he's like, he blushes. And he's like, I just need to call and she's like, you better be talking about Nicole. And he's all, I'm never going out with her again. I don't
Ew.
want. And his dad comes in and goes, it's not about what you want.
It's not about what you want. Of course.
And he's like, they're laying in a bed and his mom, and Butch says, I don't care. I'm with someone new and his name is Xander. And he's a normie.
Yeah.
And they're just like, his parents are just like, what the hell,
Yeah.
You will not be seen with a normie. That's
they're fine with the gay stuff though?
Yeah.
That's progressive.
For sure. But not a normie.
Yeah.
Anything but a normie. And so her name Nicole Gemstonia is her name.
Okay,
or
what's her
whatever.
powers? I need to know everybody's powers.
They don't talk about it.
What the fuck? That's all I care about.
There's some they talk about, there's some they don't.
The mom and dad were their powers.
The mom is something siren, and they don't talk about her powers.
Dumb.
The dad is Vortexio, and he can create tornadoes and windstorms and manipulate air.
Okay.
He's an airbender.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't talk about what his mom does.
That's annoying.
They do talk about Xander's mom and dad. Okay, so this is what his dad says. Butch says, you won't know him. He's a normie. I made him on a dating app. And his dad says, is that right? My father snatched my phone and began scrolling, presumably through Xander's messages. Since I didn't have a death wish, I gritted my teeth and endured him invading my privacy.
Ew.
And he believes you're a normie too? Yes, I rasped, my entire body buzzing with the craving to hear Xander's voice. We have something special, and can I please just have this one thing? I'll defend Big City until my dying day, but I don't want to be randomly married off to another soup like some sort of breeding stud.
Yeah.
My father barked a laugh. But that's what you are, son. It's thanks to the impeccable breeding of the Holt-Arella line that you were created. It's the reason lesser soup families will make all manner of deals for the chance of their offspring reproducing with ours. Gemstonia...
Gross. I'm over it. Gross. Yeah. I hate it.
Gemstonia Lincoln is the closest we could find to a worthy match, my mother said. So you'll just have to give it another try.
Oh, great. I will nut in a cup. Do what you want with it. Leave me out of that.
I don't even want... You can't have my seed.
Yeah.
Actually, you can't. I don't know what you're going to do with it.
Yeah.
You can't have it. Sorry.
Good call.
He said, I can't. Please, everything hurts. I just need to talk to him, please. And he's all covered in bruises and shit, too.
Yeah.
My mother hissed in a breath and looked at my father in alarm. Just give him the phone, Harold. Then we need to talk. With a scoff, my father tossed my phone on the bed before stalking out of the room with my mother close behind him.
My grandpa's name is Harold.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. 2 days go by. They haven't seen each other, and they're both going crazy now that they haven't seen each other. They're all pissy. They're all mad.
2 days is a lifetime between these two.
They fell in love 2 days ago. So Xander's at his therapy session and talking about Butch on the 53rd floor downtown.
Let me guess. This is a big company provided therapist?
No.
Oh.
Because that would be for Butch. Xander's at therapy.
I can't keep them straight.
Neither can I.
I can't keep them straight.
Neither can I.
Okay.
But then there's this explosion.
Oh, no.
And glass goes everywhere. And Xan runs over to the window and he can see right there in between the two buildings, Captain Masculine in the air fighting someone.
Yeah.
And he's in awe. Because while Captain Masculine has been watching Dr. Antihero has also been watching Captain Masculine.
How could
They've
you not?
had crushes on each other.
Of course.
And just didn't know it. So he's getting a boner.
Oh, boned up.
Watching Captain Masculine beat the fuck out of this guy.
Get bricked, yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Captain Masculine looks over, sees Xander.
And is my love, daddy.
And is for daddy, literally.
Daddy.
And then flies away after killing that guy. So that night, Butch texts Xander and is I'm back in town and I need to see you. And so they have another sleepover. And, Xander's what are all these bruises? Who did this to you? All this stuff.
You're mine.
But they had a sleepover, and Butch goes down on Xander again, but still no sex, even though he's
they haven't fucked yet?
For it.
Oh, he's just teased whole.
Yep. Mm-hmm. He's just trying to make him wait for it.
I guess.
Got to make him beg for it.
I guess. I fucked him already.
Oh,
couple times.
Sure. Yes.
Couple of times. 2 days? Yeah.
Yes. Hello. So the next morning, Xander tells Butch, he was I got to tell you something. I saw something yesterday that turned me on like crazy, and I'm going to admit it to you. I saw Captain Masculine beating the fuck out of someone.
And it got me
all hard. Butch is
that was me.
I know. He's
I got you hard.
Xander says, it made me want to bend that superhero over and fuck him until he begged me for mercy. And then in that moment, Butch is comes in his shorts.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'd have been like, that's crazy that you came when I said that.
About someone else. Well, and then Xander goes, oh, do you have a little superhero fetish? Like, do you want to do a little role play or whatever?
Yeah, do you want to like put on his suit that you already have and are wearing right now?
Oh my God. Yeah, all these things. I'm just like...
Yeah.
Anyway, the next night, they get home from watching Kai perform at Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Sure. Of course, that's what she does.
Of course. Oh,
yeah.
she's very annoying. Theater pick-me.
Yeah. Pansexual named Kai. Get out of my face.
Dude, for real, though. So that Butch is finally, he's like, you need to fuck me. If you don't fuck me, I'm
leaving.
I'm leaving.
I'm going home.
I've kind of...
I bet you have. You either fuck me or I'm leaving right now.
I didn't do it that
right
way.
now.
Awesome. And so Xander's like, fine, I'll give you what you want.
Yeah.
And it's hot. The smut in the book is hot. It's not like overly drawn out. It'll just be a few pages.
Yeah.
But, you know, Xander's doing the whole like, you know, you belong to me, I'm your fucking daddy, all this shit. Mm-hmm. And Butch is like, hell yeah, I belong to you, no one else.
Yeah.
This is yours.
Yeah.
And Xander's like, I'll fucking kill anybody who tries to take you away from me. And like Butch is all getting off on that. He's loving that shit.
Like, it's weird that you're bringing that up right now.
I know. Like, if I were a normie, that would be weird. That would be
really weird.
Right. Shouldn't that cue, like, Xander's,
a lot,
you know,
of things
for sure,
should have cued everything.
For sure, whatever. Another few days go by.
Okay.
And
they get married.
Surprisingly not yet, but very... Xander goes to his parents' house during these few days, which he never does.
Okay.
But his parents have like the largest collection of super archives of like the largest private collection of like data known about supers in their house. So he goes to his mom and she's just a cunt to him all the time.
Sure,
because he's powerless. And he's like, well, I do have to tell you that I have been having, like, over the past week and a half, very weird, odd feelings. Like, it does feel like something's developing. And she's like, that's intriguing. Okay. And
I might love you then.
I might love you then. And he's like, anyway, I want to go downstairs and look at the archives. Maybe I can find something to...
What's developing? Does he say?
He's just been having little surges. And he's thinking that the surges he's having are coming from Butch, because when you're around a super and they have like a really strong emotion, they'll emanate power.
Yeah.
And he's felt that before because he's felt that from his siblings.
Yeah.
But he's like feeling these surges of power and he's like, are these coming from within me or is this Butch? So he's not sure.
Yeah. Was Butch going to awaken his dormant superpowers?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, what a twist and a turn.
Totally. So he goes downstairs to the archives and his brother Wolfgang is there.
Oh, Wolfgang.
Yep. And he's actually going down to the archives to read about villains and heroes
fucking
marrying.
Yeah.
And, you know, because at this point they still believe it's a biological...
Which makes literally no sense.
Well, propaganda, like you said, Paul, propaganda.
I know, but read a book, everybody. Like, use your fucking brains, dude.
For sure.
Like, the difference between a hero and a villain is just how you use your power. Stupid. Oh my god. My god.
You're stealing lines from the book.
I'm just upset.
So, Xander looks at Wolfgang, his older brother.
Yeah.
And says...
What's Wolfgang's powers? We don't know.
Wolfgang is the hand of death. He has to wear gloves. Otherwise, if he touches you, you die.
Love.
Yeah. Oh, well, we love Wolfgang. In fact, I do believe Wolfgang is probably the subject of the next book.
How do you fuck if you kill when you touch?
Yes, exactly, Paul.
That's what the book's about, I guess.
So, Xander says, have you ever found anything in our archives about non-governmental normies being allowed to learn of a soup's true identity? All these things.
Why does he care about that?
Well, because he thinks Butch is a normie, and he's technically a soup, even though he has no powers.
Yeah, so he's worried about him being able to figure out that he's a no power soup.
You're never supposed to, it's illegal to reveal your identity to a normie.
Illegal?
I know.
We are getting crazy.
Paul, I know. What are we rule following here?
Yes.
Like, this is insane.
Villains, that doesn't make that.
I know. I had a hard time. I was reading this and I was like, the legality
He's
of
like,
this.
I would do it, but it's illegal for me, a villain, to do what?
Yes.
Unless there was like villain law where like scarier villains will come and kill you if you do that.
And that's not the case here.
I'm not buying it. They're just like the authorities said.
I know. And what's going to happen to you?
But is it not against the law to attack the city? Like
you're allowed to.
You're allowed to attack the city?
Controlled. I don't know, Paul.
I don't know.
This is just what's happening.
It's all big superpower.
It is, yes.
Running everything.
It is. And Wolfgang says, do you really think our parents would keep anything here that implied a normie could be treated as an equal? Just as my hope for a future with Butch started to dissolve, Wolfgang tapped his bottom lip thoughtfully. Although, when I was brought to the United Supernations complex as a kid for the hearing, I overheard some clerks discussing a petition they were working on. It was in favor of heroes and villains being allowed to wed. So perhaps they've been working on similar allowances for supes and normies.
Great, we'll just do some paperwork and get this all resolved. What the fuck?
Yeah. I was thinking, by the end of the book, I was like, why are we so... I was trying to dissect this. I was like, why are we so worried? I said, okay, so I guess, once it gets revealed who they are and they know who each other are, I was like, why are we still worried about the legality of this? Like, just run off and get married.
Yeah.
But then I thought, but maybe they want to change the world and do better for other future heroes and villains. That's what my brain was.
The part that doesn't make sense to me is the laws.
Totally.
What are we doing here? Villains, what?
Well, Biggs Enterprises made all these laws. They're a corrupt motherfucker in...
Yes, of course.
In, favor of heroes. Although... they're really the villain.
Obviously. It always is.
Anyway, my eyes almost popped out of my skull. Why the fuck would I ever want to marry a hero? Regardless of any Captain Masculine roleplay I've planned for Butch. Wolfgang threw up his deadly hands. Don't ask me, it's probably why we haven't heard anything more about it in all this time. But I would bet the USN has less biased records if you could get to them. The archives at Biggs Enterprises.
Oh.
United Supernations.
Yes.
Unfortunately, heroes and villains weren't allowed in that neutral... Unfortunately, heroes and villains were only allowed in that neutral zone by invitation and heavily monitored while there. I opened my mouth to point this out, then promptly snapped it closed. Once again, I actually considered his suggestion. While all 5 of my siblings were registered at the USN, I had never been declared. It wouldn't be the easiest complex to infiltrate, even with me being an unknown villain, but everyone knew Biggs Enterprise had connections there, and I happened to have a connection at Biggs.
Oh, Butch.
Butch
is going to get you in.
So, cut to Butch. He had another battle with some villains.
Sure.
He took out an entire clan, actually. It's the equivalent to, like, him taking out Xander's entire family.
Okay.
So it's a lot. He's fucked up, and he passes out again. He's, like, feeling his powers, like...
draining?
Yeah.
So because they're being absorbed by...
Or because
Xander?
They're not near each other.
Oh, their powers play off each other.
So he got ushered to his parents' house again.
Keep me out of there.
Where his mom and dad are now like, what the fuck is going on with our perfect specimen of a son who's like passing out all the time now?
Yeah.
While
he's still killing everybody though.
He's still killing them. And there's like 7 of those.
Yeah, so give me a break.
Totally. I'm going to pass out.
I'm tired.
Yes. So while he's at his parents' house, he walks past their room and he can hear them arguing. And what they're saying kind of implies that they're going to eliminate Butch's weakness, which is Xander.
Oh my God.
So he gets the fuck out of there and flies to his penthouse, packs his shit, and leaves and goes to Xander's house immediately. We get his perspective, and he's thinking about... He's only 22, by the way.
Yeah.
Thinking about how much hope he had when he first started protecting Big City. Which had to have been like
14?
A year ago.
Nah, I feel like they're making the kids do it.
Could be.
You're a superhero? I'm like, get out there.
Yeah.
You're not going to high school.
Superversity. He did go to Superversity.
Well, we all saw how that goes in that movie.
What? What one?
Sky High?
I never saw that.
You never saw Sky High?
I didn't. I know who's in it. I know Kurt Russell's in it.
Well, the kids still had to fight.
Oh, okay.
They had to be heroes.
For sure. Maybe I should watch that now. Yeah. Anyway, so he's just, before he gets to Xander's, he's just like, I'm nothing but a fucking weapon. These people don't even love me. My mom and dad don't love me. All this stuff.
Yeah. That's the world.
Back at Xander's place, Xander asks Butch, hey, do you have access to the United Supernation archives at work?
Asking for a friend.
He says, I need to check international water treaties so that when my device is up and running, I don't accidentally piss off some country by invading their waters that I shouldn't be. I need to look at... That's
sure. Whatever. That's a pretty good cover story.
For sure. I was like, okay, I'll believe that.
That's the best lie that's been told this entire book.
For sure. And they've all been... So, he's like, sure. then we get like he's like, yeah, I'll let you know when I get the opportunity for you to come by. Then we get a montage of over the next couple days being happy, being cute, going on dates.
So they're just living together now, or
he's like, Xander's like, I want you to stay here, and Butch is like, I can't go home to my condo. It doesn't feel like home. My parents just gave it to me. I don't want it. Like, I'd rather be here with you. And Xander's like, I have no problem with that. I want you here anyway. So yes, they're living together.
I don't like that.
It's been like 9 days.
Okay, yeah.
I would say at this point. Oh, and then at the end of this montage of them being happy, we get a docking scene.
Oh,
yep.
How fun.
Xander's uncut.
Yeah, villains would be uncut.
A villain would be uncut.
Yeah.
And it's like blowing Butch's mind. It was very fun to read.
Your foreskin on my dick.
Uh-huh. Well, he was like, what does that feel like being uncut? He's like, you want to find out?
Yeah, you want to wear it?
Yeah.
You want to try it on?
You want to try it on? So that's what happens. Okay, so now shit's about to really start happening.
Yeah.
Cut to, it's the day that Xander's supposed to have his family dinner.
Okay.
And he like fucks up and is talking about that, like, oh, I don't want to go, like, I just would love to have you there with me. And Butch is like, I'll go with you.
No, you can't come.
And Xander's like, oh, please. And then he's like, wait, I can't invite, like, we're super villains. I can't invite this normie into a super villain household.
They'll eat you right up.
But it's too late. Butch is like, no, I'm coming with you.
It's not too late.
He's like, nope, I'm coming.
I would just go, it's not a good time.
Yep. Nope, doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Xander's like, okay, I guess you're coming.
Dumb.
And if you remember, Captain Masculine knows the identity.
Yeah, so he's going to walk in and be like, oh, shit, I'm literally... And as far as I'm concerned, they all know who he is because there are no secrets in this world.
You would think that.
Yeah, I do.
But we'll
Not
get
would,
back
I do.
Yeah, I do think
I think that.
So they park at the Suarez family house, and they get like a knock on the driver's door window, and Xander rolls it down, and it's Violentia.
I was gonna say.
And she sticks her head in, and like Captain Masculine is just like,
yeah, I would be like,
my God.
bad.
Uh-huh.
This is bad.
He's like, my world came crashing down in that moment.
Yeah,
it all started
did.
making sense. And he's like, who is sitting next to me? Who is Xander? Who is this guy? He's like, he's not in the file. He's just panicking. And he's like, I'm about to walk into this house full of supervillains, which, by the way, it's not too late to back out.
No, you're outside.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, if you really want to be fucking badass, you go in there, you kill every single one of them.
Totally.
Except for Xander.
Yeah. Yep. If you really want to be badass.
If you really want to be badass.
So he's thinking, I'm going to die tonight. And Xander's like, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, once Violentia leaves, and he's like, what's going on? Like,
you seem weirded out by my supervillain sister.
And Butch goes, I love you. Just remember that. Whatever happens, he's like, because he's like, I'm going to die in this.
Yeah.
He's like, I just need you to know I love you. And Xander's like,
you're being really weird right now.
I didn't want to tell you it like this, but I love you too.
These fucking
I know, but are they lesbians?
Yeah, I was like, you guys are
I think this is a book written by a lesbian.
But yeah.
Or you hauled up.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll be right next to you all night, except I do need to go have a conversation with my father at some point, so you will be left alone with my siblings and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And Butch is like, great. So they get out, get to the door. His mom opens the door, and she greets them, whatever, guides them inside, and then she comes up to Captain Masculine's ear, and she says, welcome to my home, Captain Masculine.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
So his mom knows who he is.
Yeah, well,
the
so she's not an
don't.
idiot. Like, I'm like, you're telling me we have no superheroes with, like, psychic mind reading powers?
Oh, there has to
because
be, but
I would have one at my front door 24/7 reading the minds of the people coming in.
Totally, 100%.
Yeah.
Nope,
I need to know intentions, motherfuckers. In my house? Yeah. In my house?
So, at dinner, she's of course like, tell me about your parents. What do you do at Biggs Enterprises?
Mm-hmm. When was the last time you killed a clan of supervillains?
Yeah, literally. And I think she does say that. I think she's like, where were you yesterday or whatever, when he was killing that, or 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And then she says, you met on a dating app. How coincidental that you've met my son on a dating app. And he's picking up the implications.
Oh, like that he did this on purpose to infiltrate. To get to this night right now and kill everybody?
Exactly.
I'd be like, I'll have you know that your son reached out to me, ma'am.
He goes, it was a coincidence.
Yeah.
Is all he says.
I would leave.
I would
see myself out.
Yes.
She whispers Captain whatever the fuck into my ear.
Bye.
Super speed. Like, I don't know. I'm out.
Yes. So Xander in that moment gets summoned to his father's office.
I'd be like, bad. I'm
Lair.
dying. I'm definitely dying if I'm Captain Masculine.
For sure. And he says, I expect him to be in one piece when I come back. Be nice.
Like, what are you going to do about it, Normie?
Well,
I would be so mean to him if he was my brother and I was a superhero villain.
They were. And
yeah.
They are.
What
are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Tell mom she hates you too. Like,
Jesus, Paul. You would be
Don't give me power.
For sure.
Don't give me power.
For sure. He walks past Wolfgang and Wolf looks at him and he says, I'll keep an eye on him. Don't worry.
He's gonna die.
He'll be safe.
I'm going to touch him.
Such a piece
I'm going to high five your boyfriend. He's going to
I'm going to touch him.
Dead. Oh.
And Xander is like, why is Wolfgang being so nice and offering to help me? Like, and why was he nice to me in the archives a few days ago? Whatever, you know. He's
Great
just
question.
Like, why is
What does he know that we don't know?
So he gets to his dad's office, which is just like his lair. He's got stainless steel tables everywhere, and he's dissecting a human body.
Yes, disgusting.
Yep, as he walks in. And
a superhero human body?
I think it's just a normie.
Well, what do we care about? What's going on in them?
Oh, he's got something going on.
Okay.
He says, your mother told me you think you're exhibiting powers.
I doubt it, weak. I wanted to call you in here to let you know, no, you're not.
You're not.
You're not.
Oh, God.
Nice try, though, loser.
I hate you, you powerless dud.
And you're gay. Like.
Jesus Christ. So, then his dad, and Xander's like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. It's a new development.
Thinking about it.
Considering it. And then his dad says, well, this device that you're developing for the Bay, can you program it to detect something other than microplastics, like a living organism instead? And Xander says, perhaps anything is possible.
Are you looking for like a superhero tracker?
And his dad says, okay, that'll be all. And I'll be keeping an eye on the situation you find yourself in, implying Butch.
Yeah.
And Xander's like, huh? But then...
You're fucking Captain Masculine, idiot.
Yeah.
You're normal and dumb.
Right. Not only are you powerless, you're stupid,
dude. You're blinded.
So he goes and gets Butch, and he's like, we're leaving. And he can see Wolfgang sitting in between now Butch and Xander's mom. And when Butch gets up, he hears Xander say thank you to Wolfgang. And it dawns on him. He's like, was Wolfgang just like protecting me from their mom? Like, why is this supervillain protecting me? What is the deal? That wouldn't make any sense.
What is the deal?
Yeah, we'll find out. So on the car ride home, Butch is like rattled, and he's like, I can never see Xander again.
Yeah, shit. Yeah.
This is ending now.
Yeah.
So he's like, please take me home. I want to stay home by myself tonight. And Xander's like, baby, what's wrong? Why?
Yeah. Did it freak you out that my whole family is supervillains? Baby. Yeah. What are you so scared of? These murderers?
It doesn't make any sense. At Butch's place, when Xander drops him off, Butch's mom calls him and says, your dad doesn't know I'm calling you, but I think you need to see this through with your normie. I want you to be happy. And she says...
She's up to something. I don't trust her for 2 seconds,
For sure.
Dude.
And she says, Butch, I came in contact with a wide variety of people during my time as protector of Big City. Some lived their truth, and some chose... or were forced to bury it, but neither stance changed who someone was at their core. The proof was in how they carried themselves and treated those around them. Money and power may rule our world now, with harsh lines drawn in the sand, but there was a time when the most deadly weapon was love. What in the heck is she talking about?
Yeah, was she like a hippie back then?
So we drop that hint.
She's a hippie. She's a classic hippie, fucking free love movement, and then went corporate.
Yeah. Tales all the time.
Tales all the time.
So that night, Butch is in bed, and he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I love this man. I'm choosing him. I'm going to confess to him that I'm Captain Masculine. And
this is so 22 years old.
For sure.
Because I'm in this situation. I already know exactly what I'm doing.
Well, I would have handled things differently 9 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
But
I would be like, well, we're not dating. We're gonna date each other for a while until I decide I know you and would like to be in a relationship.
I'm not going to delete the app.
No. Yeah. Even if I did, I'd be like, we're not exclusive. We're just dating.
Totally.
And I'm not moving in.
So, whatever. He's gonna tell him. The next day, Xander is in his super suit, and he's around Awakener's Bay and the surrounding shoreline, and he's on his wave runner when he suddenly feels a pulse of power, and he's like, oh god, a super is nearby, and he looks over to the shoreline, and there's Captain Masculine,
obviously
souped up, sitting on the shore, and they're just like having a stare off. And
it is wild to
Captain
me.
Masculine doesn't know that Dr. Antihero is Xander at this point.
Well, sure. Well, they don't, neither of them know, right?
Right.
But is it not crazy that supervillains are allowed to just walk around?
They do coexist. He's not doing anything wrong right now. Captain Masculine does have a weird crush on him.
But it's just like, if it was like, oh, there's that known serial killer down at the beach again,
I'm gonna take him out.
We're coexisting.
Yeah, I don't know.
The criminals!
For sure.
You're not supposed to be able to walk around when you're a criminal.
Well, if this was Violentia, I would imagine Captain Masculine would kill that bitch. But because it's Dr. Antihero and he's had an unhealthy obsession with him for so long, and he's never really seen him kill anybody.
I guess so.
Like, in a way that, like, his parents did.
Like, if you're a villain and I'm a hero, it's on site.
For sure. You would think it was on site.
You would think
it was on site.
It's like, oh, I gotcha.
Like, there's a bounty.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
Okay, whatever.
So then, after they stare down, Captain Masculine waves.
Hey.
At Dr. Antihero. And he's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And he turns his wave runner into a submarine and gets the fuck out of there. And then,
is his superpower not just like super smart inventor?
You could argue
is that not a superpower?
You could argue that.
Like,
to me, it is.
Regular people are not. They're not making.
It's
submarine
super intelligence.
Yeah.
You could argue that.
It's your big brain power. Like, what?
What? So, like, 15 minutes later, he gets a call from Butch.
I'm just down at the beach.
Yeah. Coincidentally. And he's like, I'm so sorry for not staying with you last night. I'm so sorry for freaking out. Oh, he's like, I should have never brought you to my parents' house. They're intense. My family's crazy. Like, I should have never brought you there. They're just apologizing to each other.
I would be like, your family supervillains because everybody knows who everyone is in this world. So, like, it's not weird for me to be like, I didn't realize that you were.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You're being weird.
So Butch then says, meet me at the United Supernations. I got permission to get you into the archives.
Dope.
There, we meet Silvano Ricci. And Silvano is one of the few non-corrupt members of Biggs Enterprises. Okay. He's the Deputy Secretary General.
No powers?
He's a normie.
Okay.
His father was one of the original founding members of the organization.
Even at this place, they don't have, like, psychic security scanners. Mm-mm. These people suck.
They're not doing it right.
They're not doing it right.
So in the archives room, Butch is like, I'll let you do your thing, Xander. I'm going to do some looking around. And Butch is also going to look for papers about heroes and villains being able to marry.
Yeah. Well, like, okay.
Yes.
The whole biologic thing. Uh-huh. Y'all ain't making a baby.
No, you're not.
You're just butt fucking.
Yep. So
no harm, no foul.
What does it? Yeah. It really doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter. They consider them. Look at it this way. They consider them two different species.
Okay. That's what they want. They want us against each other.
Exactly. So he does find a file of God, what was the last name? I can't remember. Whatever. Of blank versus, big city.
Sure.
It was a villain turned hero. Who wanted to marry another hero.
Yeah, but how could they possibly turn into a hero?
But mysteriously died before the final verdict was reached.
Of course. Mysterious.
He grabs the files, looks at them, takes pictures of them, and goes to put them back in the file cabinet. But when he goes to put them back in the file cabinet, he sees Xander looking in that same file cabinet.
Yeah, because they're looking for the same fucking thing.
He's like, why is he looking in that file cabinet? But then Xander, doesn't see Butch spying on him, and he turns around. He's like, all right, Butch, let's go. I'm ready to go. And he goes over, and he can see the file that he had pulled out, and it says, denied, supers and humans dismissed on reasons of scientifically proven biological incompatibility.
Okay.
So.
Fake news.
As they're leaving, they start to kiss, and someone walks in, Tobias. He's some fucking asshole, and he says, does Biggs know his dog is down here behaving scandalously instead of being on his leash? And some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
And Xander gets pissed. He says, what the fuck did you just say to my boy? What did you just say?
Yeah.
And so then there's this huge surge of power that emanates off of Xander.
Whoa, not Xander.
And Butch is like, what the fuck is going on here? That just came from Xander. And Xander looks shocked.
Yes.
And Butch is like, oh, is Xander
Protecting
realizing powers that he doesn't know he has.
I'd be like, obviously there isn't a biological thing because we have already been fucking.
Totally.
And everybody's fine. Well, I guess Butch is getting a little fainty, but...
Yeah, but that's unrelated.
Yeah.
Whatever this was between Xan and me wasn't a simple case of attraction. The physical need to be near each other, the intense emotional connection, and the almost blinding obsession to protect was unprecedented, and it was 1,000% mutual. Even stranger was how my powers had been trying to fuse with the ones hidden within him, somehow recognizing he had powers before even before I did. And obviously this is all new to him. Xander says, let's go get a drink. Or no, Butch says, let's go get a drink. I need to tell you what I do for Biggs.
Yeah.
And he nods.
To go down.
Yep. So, in the car, Xander is seething mad because he asks Butch, what do you do for Biggs? What kind of contract have you entered in here? And Butch says, the kind that I can't get out of and didn't choose to sign.
Yeah, born into it.
Mm-hmm. Something happens, like, I don't think they ever make it to the drink.
Yeah.
Because I think on the way out of the building, someone stops them and is like, Biggs wants to see you in his office.
Yeah.
You too, right now.
You too? Mm-hmm. You don't know me.
So they get into the office, and there's Solomon Biggs and Butch's dad, Vortexio.
Who are in cahoots.
Who Xander doesn't know.
In cahoots.
Xander doesn't know at this point that that's Vortexio or Butch's dad.
Oh, Butch's dad. Yeah. Well, obviously they're in cahoots.
Yeah. So he shakes Xander's hand, and Xander's like, oh, I don't think we've met before.
Yeah.
And Vortexio goes, oh, you and I have met before, but you were a baby. I know your parents very well. I'm Harold Holt. And he's like, Holt, I know that name. But if this normie has known me since I was a baby, then he knows way more about my family than any normie should.
Well, he's not a normie.
Who is this guy?
How are you not putting this together?
So Harold Holt says, I'm going to steal Xander for a few minutes. And Butch is like, no. And he's like, it's fine. I'm going to steal him.
And kill him.
And Xander's like, I'll be fine. And so he's also like, what the fuck is going on?
Like...
Yeah, he's like, what the fuck? But he's also like, what's going on? So Harold takes him up to the roof. And Xander's like, well, I guess intimidation is at play here.
Yeah.
And Harold is like, so how long have you been developing powers? And this is his clue that Holt is a soup. Mm-hmm. And then Harold says, you really don't know what's going on here, do you?
I guess not. In shocking turns of events, you have not put it together what's going on here.
It's over my head.
Yeah.
I haven't put together that I'm dating Captain Masculine.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts.
And he, like, emanates a force of wind and puts him on the edge of the roof. Like, he's about to fall over. And then Xander gets all pissed, and he's like, are you the one that's been giving all these bruises to Butch? Like, who are you to him? And then, in that moment, he kind of, like, reverberates Vortexio's power.
So he's like a
mimic.
Yeah. Like, that doesn't seem like he has powers, because you have to use powers, and then he puts them
and that's
back
what we find out later on. This is not a spoiler.
Yeah.
He can mimic whatever your power is, only he's stronger and better.
Dope-ass power, bro.
That is a dope-ass power.
Dope-ass power.
That means you have all the powers.
But, I mean, you only use it when they're using it on you. You can't, like, absorb it and use it later.
That's not a stipulation. He does
He
later
absorbs
on.
it and then can use them.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's kind of like absorbing the dragon spell or whatever in Skyrim.
Yeah, you get that.
You get
now.
that. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like the most powerful thing I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Literally.
Like,
you have every
you
power
just
now.
Collect them all and kill everybody.
25 years later, you are unstoppable.
Yeah. Someone has a new power, mine.
Mm-hmm. So he's like, I'm not the one who's been covering Butch in bruises, but I know who you want. You need to talk to Captain Masculine about that. So
he's like, Captain Masculine's been doing it?
Uh-huh.
Hate this.
Yep.
I'm like, just put it together. At this point, put it together.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about, like, all the hoops the author had to go through
for them not to
these people stupid, you know? So, and then he takes off. So Xander tries to go back to Biggs's office to get Butch.
Door's locked.
The elevator takes him straight down.
Oh, you're gone.
And then security escorts him out. So he's like, I gotta get to Butch.
Well, fly up there, Windman. Like,
well, he hasn't learned flying yet. He learns that from Butch later on. So Butch calls him later that night and says, I've been summoned to my parents' house again. I'm away.
Yeah.
And Xander's like, all right, be careful.
If I just met your dad, he just used superpowers on me. and you're like,
he doesn't know that's his dad.
Hero.
He doesn't know that's his dad.
They didn't say it? Okay.
He still doesn't know Vortexio's his dad.
Do we know Butch's last name?
His dad is his name is Butch Hawthorne, and Harold goes by Harold Holt.
The hoops they had to jump through. You are right.
Yes.
But at least they're doing it.
Yeah, they are.
At least they're doing it.
They are.
It's weak.
But not the weakest.
It tracks.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
I've had worse.
Oh, much worse.
We've had much worse. So Xander's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm pissed that you're at your parents' house and I hate those pieces of shit because you hate them and they're mean to you. But I've got a bone to pick with Captain Masculine. So he doesn't say that out loud. He's just thinking this. He's like, so come home tomorrow and call me tomorrow when you're home.
What are you going to confront Captain Masculine and be like, have you been beating up my boyfriend?
As Dr.
Butch?
Antihero.
Yeah.
As Dr. Antihero.
Yeah, but, and then he's supposed to go, yeah, it's me.
So
what do their masks look like?
They just say they're Lycra super suits.
So it's like Spider-Man face?
Yeah. But not spider.
Yeah.
But yeah, picturing, what's it, Frozone or whatever from The Incredibles?
Yeah.
So Xander's mom calls him, and he goes, who is Harold Holt?
Yeah.
Apparently, you and Dad have known him for years. And she goes, that's Vortexio.
Yeah, you dumb fuck.
And
Read
now
a
he's
book.
confused.
Is he confused?
He's all, whatever, I've got bigger fish to fry.
No, you don't. This is the fish you have to fry.
I'm sorry.
I just like...
This is the fish you're frying.
You're like, oh, this is my problem. I need a solution. Well, here's the answer. That's not my problem right now. No, literally. This is what's going on.
Uh-huh. But she is still keeping... Because there's bigger plans at play. These parents... Both sets of parents know that they're dating each other.
Yeah. And they're like,
and
how can I manipulate this into...
not telling them because they don't want them... Okay, anyway.
Okay.
So he goes, Captain Masculine's a piece of shit who's been pretending to be a superhero all this time. I know he's actually a villain.
And then beating up my normie boyfriend.
Uh-huh. And he's like, I'm going to take care of him tonight. And his mom's like, you can't take care of Masculine because he's... And then he cuts her off. And he's like, fuck that. I can take care of whatever I want. Click, hangs up on her.
This is why I got to let people finish talking.
Yeah.
You really got to gather all the information, bro.
Yep.
Got to control those emotions.
So he goes to the bay. He's in his super suit.
Yeah.
And he's blown off some steam in the night when he sees Captain Masculine fly down onto the beach.
Yeah.
And he's like...
Oh, it's on, motherfucker.
Uh-huh. And he's ready for blood.
Yeah.
And so... what
they're going to fuck in their super
The reason
suits
why
tonight.
Captain Masculine is there is because he was summoned to his parents' house, given the order...
To kill
Dr. Antihero that night.
Yeah.
And he is, conflicted by it because he's like, I don't
love
want to
that
kill
guy.
him.
He's so hot.
Yeah, like, I don't want to kill him. I've never seen him do anything that bad. So he's at the bay. Xander gets over to him, says this long, drawn-out speech about how you're a piece of shit, you're a hidden bully, you're all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you hurt someone I love, so now I'm going to fucking end you. And then...
Takes his mask off?
Butch, Captain Masculine, demasks. And... Or no. Xander demasks. Dr. Antihero demasks and is like, you're gonna look at me when you're gonna see who's fucking killing you.
Yeah.
I'm a human, like I'm gonna kill you.
I'm a normie.
And Butch just like stumbles back, and now he knows that Dr. Antihero and Xander are the same people.
Welcome to it, dude.
Yeah, I feel like the fact that he didn't know Dr. Antihero and Xander were the same people is believable, but the fact that dude doesn't know that is not believable.
Yeah.
Anyway. So,
I mean, I don't know if you know that Dr. Antihero's like just always on weird inventions in the ocean.
Well, also,
and then you're dating a guy that does inventions in the ocean.
Wasn't going to tell you.
What?
In that montage where they were happy and having fun.
Yeah.
They were on the Wave Runner together.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So that's
like you're like, oh, I got in the Batmobile, but I don't think that's Batman.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean?
So I'm reading this and I'm like, but you were on that Wave Runner 4 days ago.
Yeah.
How do you? What?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
So he still doesn't know that Captain Masculine and Butch are the same people. And then Butch says, Butch Hawthorne is already dead. And then zooms off, flies away.
Oh my God. You killed him just now. Mm-hmm. You broke his heart. And now he's dead.
And he's dead. He goes straight to he flies to his dad again and says, the job is done. Antihero's dead. He also says, I'm no longer a part of this fucking cult family that you've bred me into.
Whoa.
I'm not going to be Captain Masculine anymore. I'm done.
I'm a villain now.
So his mom comes up to him, and his mom says, "It's true that I haven't been the most attentive mother."
Yeah, no shit.
Her
bitch.
gaze drifted to the window, traveling a million miles away before returning to meet mine again. "But I know how it feels to lose one's inventus." Something buzzed beneath my skin, a recognition. "What's an inventus?" I asked, although I had a feeling I already knew. My mother sighed as she sat on the bed, gesturing for me to join her. An inventus is a superhero or a villain, equal to you in every way, able to receive any power you have to give and return it in full. This closed circuit creates formidable teams, and sometimes the deep connection turns into more, making the pair truly undefeatable. These power couples are usually seen as a threat to the established hierarchy, so many seek to destroy them. Somewhere along the line, it was discovered that if you cut ties between two inventus early enough, they won't bond completely. The way to do that is to kill one of them. That's what Father was trying to do, stop my connection with Xander from happening. What kind of man does that? The kind who's done it before, she murmured sadly. Your father eliminated my inventus.
Obviously.
So he could marry me
Obviously. Instead. Men.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
Your father eliminated my inventus so he could marry me instead to create the strongest heir.
Bitch, why'd you marry him? I guess you had to.
Yeah.
But still.
She's just a woman. She doesn't have a choice in her life. She goes, "It's simply how the game is played, darling." So he learns that about his mom.
Okay, that's tough.
Butch gets a text from Kai saying, "Hey, Xander dropped off his cat and he was distraught and said he was going to go to his parents' house for a few days." The Suarez villain lair.
Yeah.
And Butch is like, "Fuck that, I'm getting out of here and I'm going there right now." So he does. He gets in his super suit.
Flies to the supervillain.
Flies to the Suarez compound. And
Perfect.
Xander can hear a commotion outside. It's nighttime. He looks outside. He can see Captain Masculine and Valentia fighting.
Yeah.
And his mom's standing over there.
Laughing.
Like, "Stop! Stop it!"
Kids.
Uh-huh. And so he's like, "What the fuck is this guy doing here, you know?" And so he goes outside.
Yeah.
And Butch just comes up to him and demasks.
Obviously.
Finally. Gets on his knees. Begs for forgiveness.
I was like, right in front of everybody?
Oh, in front of everybody. And they're, in this moment, they're like touching each other and they can feel like the power.
Yeah. Oh, the vibrations.
It's going crazy. And Xander's just like, "I thought you were dead. I never want to think that way ever again."
Yeah.
And then in that moment when he says, "I thought you were dead. I never want to think that again," his mom goes, "Well, then you won't like this." Wolfgang, and looks to Wolf.
Touch him.
He takes his glove off and touches his, like,
Neck.
exposed face.
No!
Yep. And then, next thing we know, Xander's waking up on the couch, and he's like, "Ah!" Starts screaming.
Yeah.
He's like, and Wolfgang is next to him, and he's like, "You fucking piece of shit!
Yeah.
You killed the love of my life!" And Wolf's like, chill out. I didn't kill Captain Masculine, but no one here knows that.
Because I've got secret powers
He goes,
that people
with
don't know about.
well, he's like, with someone that powerful, like,
can't
I would
just
need
kill.
to, he's like, I would need to hold it for like
a minute.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's like, I've stunned him. He's in Father's lair, but he's not safe. You need to get to him now.
Obviously not that dude's cutting people up.
Yes. Oh, yeah. His parents are really super villains.
Yeah,
He's not.
Yeah. Well, it's like they're super villains, and that's who they are.
For sure.
And that's who they've always been.
Yes. And they're okay with that.
Yeah. And apparently everyone else is too.
And not killing them.
Yeah, we know where they live. We know their house.
What they look like, who their offspring are.
Okay.
I know.
It's okay.
I know, man. Whatever. So he goes, also, like, Father's using that invention that you made for him on Butch.
To track people?
The device that can extract DNA from a living organism.
Oh, okay.
So Xander sprints
called a
downstairs,
needle?
and Butch is passed out on a stainless steel table, strapped down. Long story short, obviously his dad was going to experiment on Butch,
Yeah.
take his DNA, kill him.
Yeah.
And Xander's like, that's not going to fucking happen. And he's like, Butch is awake now, and they're like holding each other. And in that moment, Butch's powers transfer through, and he throws this, like, he takes this huge fireball, throws it at his dad, and it
fireball.
burns all the skin off his face. And now his mom's down there. How dare you do this to your father?
Get ready for yours then, bitch.
Uh-huh.
You better duck and weave, because I'm throwing fire. Like,
sure.
I'm gonna light this whole place up.
Burn it down!
Burn it down.
So,
can you imagine getting powers after, like, everyone had powers
You're
except for
31
you?
years old.
Yeah, I would be torching everything.
Talk about a super villain.
Oh, yeah.
I would turn into.
Oh, yeah. All that shit you talked.
Yep.
Dude, fire.
How you like me now?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You talk to me like that. I'll kill you all.
So then, because she, like, the mom sent her glacial freezing powers.
Melt it.
He freezes his dad, and his dad is, like, fucking stuck. And then he sends it back to his mom, and she's, like, wounded. And
how you
also,
like me now?
You want to know another propaganda thing in this book?
What?
They told superheroes and supervillains from the time you're born for generations, it is a physical impossibility to kill your parents. If you can't kill your parents.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Nice try. Right. You would tell me that.
Yes, exactly. So they're stunned. He's stunned that he's hurt his parents. No one knows what's going on. And Butch is like, blast a hole in the wall and fly us out of here. So he does that. And the next day they wake up clearly in Xander's lair, which Butch has never been to before, but now that the secret's out, he's like, I'm just going to take you to my lair. And we're having a little dumb reunion thing.
Of course.
I can't believe it was you the whole time.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
They can work that on their own.
For sure. So they're doing that. Then Butch is like, now that you know I'm a superhero, do you think you could fuck me a little harder?
Yeah. Could we go crazy? Or like, what's up? Now you have superpowers too? Could you use them on me?
Yes, like, let's do it.
Yeah.
The crazy things.
Take my super strength and pound me out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally, till I'm flattened like a chicken cutlet, and then I'll use my powers to come back to life.
Let's go.
You know? And then Wolfgang shows up.
I bet, can I take his powers or will it kill me?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
He strolls in, Wolfgang, father's dead. I killed him. I finished the job this morning. I killed him myself.
Thanks, bro.
And so now they're realizing, okay, so that was a lie that you can't kill your parents.
Yeah.
Wolfgang also tells Xander, he goes, I also need you to know something. When you were little, me and you got in a fight, and you exhibited powers. But no one else in the family knew. Years later, I heard mom and dad talking about you, saying they were just going to take you out. You were useless to them. You were powerless. They were trying to figure out how to kill you. And so I went to them and I said, no, I've seen him have powers.
Yeah.
You can't kill him. It's basically essentially saving his life.
Yeah.
So we like Wolfgang.
We do.
Obviously.
I mean, so far, he's done only cool stuff.
Wolfgang says in that moment, too, I've been used as nothing but a weapon by our parents. So
to be fair, you touch things and they die. There's like not a lot of other applications for that.
For sure, but it makes him sad.
Well,
you know, they have feelings too.
I guess so, dude.
So now Wolfgang says, now that you've met your Inventus and your powers are realized, you are going to be unstoppable.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers.
And he goes, I want to start our own thing. Me, you, Butch. We defect from all these pieces of shit. We take them down.
What are we, neutrals?
He's like, no, we're going to take Biggs down. We're going to take all this corruption down.
Because they're all villains.
Starting over. They're all
villains. There actually are no heroes in this.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the whole thing.
That is the whole thing.
That's the whole thing. So he's like, we're starting this over.
Burn it down. Anarchy.
So from Butch's perspective, Wolfgang says, you two are clearly fully bonded, and I want the most powerful supes in my corner. Think of it as repayment. Xander looked dazed. You saved my life when we were young, so I could ensure mine would be protected later on. It wasn't exactly altruistic. And this is the game I've been playing. It's the long game. And Butch says, what about me? Although I was grateful for Wolfgang saved Xander and watched my back during their family dinner, I didn't appreciate his strong-arm approach to securing our loyalty. Besides my villain kill stats, all sanctioned by Big City, what could you possibly have on me? Wolfgang started walking for the door. He swung the door wide, tossing a smirk over his shoulder that reminded me so much of Xander. It was freaky. It's not what I have on you, but rather what I can do for you. I hear you have a little problem, Butch. A pesky contract that could put a damper on obtaining legal rights to protect your Inventus bond. It's been all over the news. Wolfgang paused for dramatic effect. Apparently the entire city is on the hunt for a golden boy runaway groom. His parents, behind Butch's back, signed the marriage contract between him and Gemstonia.
That doesn't matter.
And so whatever. We know that.
Okay.
Wolfgang leaves, and they're talking to each other about how they could possibly legally be together. And they realize if you turn into a villain...
What do we mean?
Two villains can get married. If you turn into a hero, two heroes can get married.
I thought not.
Yeah, the two heroes can get married. And
well, but not villain turned. Because that court case or whatever, that guy died before
a verdict was ever.
Yeah.
So they're just like thinking, how can we do this?
I don't know why anybody cares about getting legally married.
Neither do I, dude. Why? Other than tax reasons, You're
I guess.
in love.
Yeah. Yep.
Butch, in that moment, he's like, I want to switch sides. I'll become a villain if possible, if that's what we need to do.
Butch, I gotta tell you, I don't really think you got it in you.
Yeah, you'd be like a nice villain. And then it was like, are you a villain?
Yeah.
So Butch says, yeah, I sure do. Like you said, it's less regulated. And if there's one thing I'm tired of, it's how micromanaged my life has been. Not to mention, he blushed again. If the main issue with us being together is that I'm a hero and you're a villain, then I'll switch in a heartbeat.
Anything for you.
He says, very well. How about you contact your friend Silvano at the USN, find out what he knows about Franco's court case. Franco was Butch's mom's lover.
Oh, God.
Who's been killed.
Oh, because he was a villain turned?
He was a villain, and he was going to turn into a hero, and he was going to marry Butch's mom, but then Vortexio killed Franco. Him. Yep. Anyway, find out what he knows about Franco's court case, super marriage laws, and anything he might have access to that would be useful to us. So then Butch is like, I'm going to turn on the news and see what's going on, like Wolfgang said. Gemstonia Lincoln filled my screen. She was posing outside the Royal Cove Yacht Club, perfectly styled in her supersuit, with such glittering tears in her eyes, I wondered if she conjured up actual diamonds. I thought we were in love, her voice wavered just enough to catch in her elegant throat, while remaining perfectly articulate for the mics. Captain Masculine and I have been planning this wedding all together since we were children. It's all either of us have ever wanted.
And now he's gay.
She paused to dramatically dab at her eye with a monogrammed handkerchief. I'm not sure if it was our parents finally signing off on our union that gave him cold feet, or if there's another woman, but I'm absolutely heartbroken by his disappearance. I simply don't know how my family's reputation will ever recover from the shame of me being left at the altar. Good Lord, someone give this girl an Oscar.
Yeah.
The shot suddenly cut to the studio where a nervous-looking news anchor was sitting across from a glowering Vortexio. Here to comment on Gemstonia Lincoln's statement is Captain Masculine's father, Vortexio. The anchor cleared her throat. The Lincolns have taken the stance that your son willfully abandoned their daughter despite a recent agreement that the two heroes would wed. And then he says, Captain Masculine would never disgrace the Holt name by running away from his responsibilities. He has too much respect for his family, his fiance's family, and the city. And then he says, despite what Gemstonia is boldly implying, my son did not willfully abandon his engagement. He was kidnapped by a member of the villainous Suarez family, an undocumented soup that Biggs Enterprises are donning Dr. Anti-Hero.
The villain is an undocumented Mexican guy? Excuse the shit out of me. That's how you're going to do me in this book?
Damn!
How you're going to do all of us?
Should look up what this...
We might, check her politics. Check their politics. This blonde-haired, blue-eyed... was kidnapped by an undocumented Mexican.
What? Yeah, but when you really think about it, at the end of the day, Vortexio is the villain.
I know. So actually, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
This is, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it is just like them.
Yeah, it is.
To blame it on an undocumented Mexican man.
For sure.
How dare they?
But the white man does lose in the end. So, anyway.
In fantasy books.
Yes. Butch says, Silvano says he can meet us 2 hours at the Rolling Meadows Cemetery. He's never been quiet about opposing Solomon Biggs' goal to give heroes more rights than villains. That fucker, I hissed. Butch just goes on to say, like, not only am I owned, but my parents are owned. It's like no one has had a choice.
All heroes are owned. All supers.
He said, none of this made sense. Solomon Biggs and his forefathers were all normies. Normies who were inexplicably given ultimate power over much, much more powerful beings.
Which is weird.
Yeah. Determined to destroy at least one contract by nightfall, I tapped my phone awake and texted Wolfgang. Find out what the terms are in Butch's marriage contract, then take care of the problem. Wolfgang says, have you decided what's in it for me? And Xander says, my Inventus and I will have your back. Until the next time, we need you to get your hand dirty.
Oh, yeah.
Your hand.
Yeah.
And then Wolfgang says, consider it done. Cut to, they go to the cemetery, they meet Silvano. And Silvano says some stuff. They're kind of just talking about Franco, the Iron Axe, and Butch's mom. And what they were trying to do and how big of a deal it was. That they were also trying to prove that there was no biological difference between... That's fake. So it wasn't just that Vortexio wanted her to give him a baby. It was that Vortexio knew they were about to prove there was no, and it was going to blow everything the fuck society. Up. So that's why he killed Franco. And then Silvano says, it was soon after we publicly announced Franco as the face of the USN's new soup DNA research project that he mysteriously disappeared. His body was never found, and the heroes and villains who'd anonymously signed on to donate their blood all withdrew their offers to participate. Intimidation.
Well, yeah, they're not trying to die.
Yeah. And then he gives him a file and he says, you'll discover in these documents that the only true difference between heroes and villains is whether they agreed or refused to sign the original contract with Biggs Enterprises.
Yeah, dude.
There it is.
There it is. All the same.
It's never been about biology. It's politics and power, Xander growled. After all this, Silvano's like, we gotta go, walk me to my car. As they're walking to his car, his driver comes around and he's like waving at Captain Masculine, and apparently he's like known for being a Captain Masculine. Everyone's in their super suits. Apparently he's known to be a Captain Masculine fan. So he like pulls out his thing and he's like takes a picture, and Xander's like, I don't think we should have a picture of all three of us together.
Kill that normie.
And Silvano says, actually, I think we do want a picture with right now's timestamp of all three of us together.
So they don't say that you
sounds like an alibi for something.
Yeah.
So
someone's getting killed.
Yeah. And framed, and now we're going to have proof that didn't happen. Xander checks his phone, and he goes, it looks like Wolfgang took care of your problem. Gemstonia Lincoln is dead.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. We find out that Wolfgang killed her and framed their mom for it somehow. I don't know. What did he plant? Ice evidence? I don't know.
Yeah. Icicle through the heart.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So then Butch says, his dad, Vortexio, he's like, he's a rogue super, and he's obstructed humanitarian efforts that could have benefited soups and villains. He's a murderer, and he attempted to murder, and he needs to go, and I will kill him.
Yeah.
Wolfgang says, I just want you to know Mom and Violentia are missing ever since I killed Dad this morning.
I thought they were already dead. Mm-mm. I thought the mom was dead. She just got frozen.
He just fucked her up.
Okay.
He just fucked her up. So then we get a phone call from Vortexio.
Okay.
He says, you two meet me in 10 minutes.
I won't.
Otherwise, this pink-haired bitch is going to get it.
Kai?
Yep.
Okay.
I knew you wouldn't give a shit.
I guess I have to find someone else to watch my cat.
So they're all suited up, and they go over to this big, huge ravine canyon.
Sure.
And Vortexio's is up in the air, and he's got her dangling by her ankle, and she's screaming.
Classic
she's crying.
supervillain shit.
Totally.
For a hero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They get there, and Xander's like, Kai! And she looks over. She's like, what? And he takes his mask off, and she's like, what? You're Dr. Antihero?
I know. I'd be like, yeah, I know.
I know. We're talking about that. And she's like, you've been fucking Captain Masculine? What the fuck? And he's like, now's not the time.
I'll tell you about it later, girl.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
And then Butch gives like this big, long monologue to his dad. Yeah. About, you piece of shit.
Sure.
You know? And his dad is basically like, you can't kill me. It's impossible. Soups can't kill their creators.
I just saw it happen.
Uh-huh. And then
I'd be like, cool, then let's test it.
Then let's try it out.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot fire at you. Don't defend yourself.
So Butch sends a huge fireball, scorching the skin off this guy's face now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He drops Kai. Xander flies because he can fly now, grabs her, lays her down. Then all of a sudden, Xander's mom, Glacial Girl,
pops
up. And she's now screaming at Vortexio, you killed my husband. So Wolfgang killed her husband, his dad. Blamed it on framed Vortexio.
He's great at framing people.
Then killed Gemstonia, framed this woman. Yeah. So now they're basically just fighting each other.
Great.
Yeah.
Love when that happens.
So, long story, long battle.
Yeah.
Short. Xander's mom ends up killing Butch's dad.
Dope.
And Butch's dad ends up killing Xander's mom.
Oh my god.
They
I love that.
Freeze. She freezes the river underneath, and they both get trapped and they drown and die. So they didn't have to kill their own parents.
Perfect.
Good for them. They don't have that trauma now.
They coulda.
They coulda.
But they didn't need to.
Yeah, now they don't have that trauma. That is kind of like the big climactic fight scene we had. That's done now. So like sometimes goes by like a week and a half goes by, and Dr. Antihero and Captain Masculine have now come out publicly as a hero-villain combo.
And gay.
And gay. This is Butch's perspective. He says, my freedom was thanks to Silvano Ricci. The USN took Solomon Biggs and Biggs Enterprises to trial for crimes against humanity, resulting in every contract between the Biggs and Holt families being ruled null and void. A larger case was now being worked on to examine similar claims in other cities. During the investigation, a warrant was issued to search my family's residence, and evidence found there led to the discovery of Franco's body on the property.
Whoa.
My mother knew nothing about this, and after paying her respects, surrendered the remains to his family.
Nice.
Xander and I had also donated blood for the cause to prove there was no biological difference between heroes and villains, and therefore no reason they couldn't be together, which we already knew.
Also, I'd like to submit into evidence all the fucking.
Hello?
Yeah, I nut in his butt and he's fine.
Yes. So Captain Masculine now volunteers his time for the city and helps when he thinks it's necessary and appropriate.
So space monsters are just attacking the city, and
He'll take care of that.
like, not today.
He'll take care
I'm
of that.
volunteering, and you know
But
what?
like a guy mugging a woman, hey, maybe no.
Yeah.
You know?
Take a self-defense class, lady.
100%.
Okay.
Buy a fucking taser.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Where's your pepper spray?
Xander is now working on another invention for the oceans.
Mm-hmm.
Wolfgang is still on the hunt for sister Violentia.
Gotta kill her.
Silvano and Butch's mom are now dating.
Wow.
Xander pops the question to Butch.
Oh.
And they all live happily ever after.
Great. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Totally.
It was fun.
I had a blast reading it.
It was fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah, like I had a good time.
This is part of a 5-book series that I've been... This
Book
one?
one?
Book one.
Okay.
And book ones are tough, man.
Yeah.
Because you have to do the world building. So I find in series, book 2, 3, 4 are always better.
I like world building, though.
Sure.
I like to nerd out about that shit.
Sure. Well, especially when it comes to like fantasy.
Yes. Well, yeah, fantasy.
This
I can
is
give
like,
a fuck about
you know,
the real world.
small world building,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. You know, it's only like 375 pages. So I didn't want a 600 fucking page book.
Yeah.
So it's like she got in as much as she could.
Well, this was long.
For sure.
Like, this is a long app.
Yeah.
We had a lot to talk about.
Yeah. The next one, you're definitely in for a treat because we're going to do something that, well, you'll just have a lot to say about it.
Oh, what? Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I feel like your knee-jerk reaction is going to be something, and I just want you to know that's not what it is.
Okay.
And this book has a tagline, but I'm not going to read the tagline.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
It's called Game Over.
Game over.
Yes.
This is the part where I guess next week's book based on just the title for all the new listeners.
For all the new listeners, Paul's going to guess what next week's book is going to be.
Game over. I got it.
Okay.
I think that Game Over is about... Get ready.
I'm ready.
Because it's a lot.
Okay.
I think it's going to like start on... We're at an airport.
Ooh.
Boom.
Game over.
And we are following like a girl, probably like late, like 29 at the youngest,
okay,
to like 36. And she's like fit, outdoorsy,
okay,
fit,
okay,
hiker, granola, crunchy, but like, you know, effortlessly beautiful. No makeup, but gorgeous.
Yep.
Brunette hair, simple ponytail, but Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Yep.
You know, big tits.
Nice.
Built.
Nice.
And she is getting on a plane. She's in Southern California. She's getting on a plane to fly up to, the Pacific Northwest. And like, it's real coy in the beginning about like why she's doing this trip. But she's like, oh, I'm going to go hike that trail again.
Okay.
After that
thing
happened.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, so like something happened. This is a redemption. I'm going back to prove that this isn't scary to me anymore. And you're like, okay, girl, you got it, right? And so she's, you know, just doing like the airport thing. She's checking out all the people that are sitting at her gate, like, oh, who's going on? And like she notices this like very handsome man. Oof. Like very lumberjack vibes, quiet, kind of just in the corner, but it got his like big old backpack. He's like built.
Also, like, this maybe sound out of pocket, but I feel like I can smell him. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. You're just like,
man, he smells good.
Like the woods,
yes.
like yes. And he's like dirty blonde hair, like dark blonde hair, short, obviously.
I can work with that.
Borderline like high and tight that's grown out.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, whatever.
Like he needs a trim.
But she spots him. She's like, that dude's fine. Board in the plane. Oh my God, who am I sitting next to? This fine as fuck man.
I would not say a fucking word.
And it's like a small plane.
Okay.
Because we're just hopping up. You know, we're not flying that far.
Yep.
So it's like a smaller plane where it's like 2 seats on this side and 1 on this side.
Okay.
And there's not that many people on it. Handful, 12.
Yeah.
So whatever, plane's going.
His arms are so big.
His arms are so big. He is touching her.
Yeah.
And he says like,
his thigh.
oh, sorry.
His
You know,
thigh's
like,
touching her.
Sorry, I took up a lot of space, like whatever. But he's like real kind of quiet, and she's like, I can't get a read on him, like Stonewall kind of. But she's like, man, just hot, you know. But she's so caught in her mind thinking about this, you know. She's like, I'm flying up here to do something, and like I'm trying to keep those thoughts at bay. Whatever. Those thoughts of of whatever it was that happened. Those thoughts. Boom. Plane goes down.
Yep.
Obviously, plane's going down.
Yep.
Obviously, the plane's going down. But it's like weird.
Like it feels planned?
Yes.
Okay.
Where she's just like, it like crashes and she's like, it stays mostly intact. The landing gear was like down and broke off. Like it's weird, right? And there's like a lot of people like there's not that many people, but like 3 or 4 or 5 of them didn't make it, dead, fucked up. Some of them are like injured beyond, and then maybe like 5 of them all together, her, that guy, and like 3 other people, maybe like one of the all pilots are dead, one of the flight attendants there are alive, whatever. Okay. And it's just like, what the fuck? And she's like, the thing is like, she is not on the trail that she is going, that was she meant to go hike, but it's the same forest that she was going to. Like she had to fly over the forest to get into the city to rent a car to drive to the trail.
She's like, maybe I wasn't ready for this.
Well, and she's just like, she is kind of just like, are you kidding me?
Right.
That like, I'm going through, after what happened last time, now I'm going through this and whatever. First night, everyone's, oh, shock of the plane crash. We're talking around the campfire. That dude that she was sitting next to, like, she's like, obviously he's got like some kind of training, because he went into like crisis mode immediately and was like, we're doing this person's dead, move the bodies over here, we're making a thing. He's splinting someone's arm, like he's doing things. And she's like, hot.
Oh my God.
Hot. And she's helping too, because she's like an outdoorsy person. She got first aid training.
She's not stupid.
She goes outside, she's prepared. Yeah. Everyone's falling asleep at the campfire.
Yeah.
Dead. Gunshots. Film. And what the fuck? Everyone else, all 3 other people, just shot dead. And she's like, what the fuck? And the guy's like, what the fuck? And he grabs her immediately and takes her like poof into the bushes, head down, be quiet, blah, 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 whatever. They hide. And like, he's like throwing rocks and shit to make it seem like they've run off into the woods, but they're just hiding in the bushes where they can see their campfire still. And then these like 2 dudes come like wandering out.
Total military vibe, or like not black, even, like militia.
Yeah. Kind of. And it's like one's like sniper rifle over his shoulder, the other one, and that's like this big, tall, brunette, butch, fucking built dude, and then like a still very built, slightly smaller guy is with him, like blonde, but like platinum blonde hair. Okay. And he's like, 2 of them got away, like they overheard their conversation of like, oh, you got almost all of them, the other 2 got away, perfect, the game is afoot. They're like, what the fuck? Yeah. And it was like, I was expecting more people to survive the plane crash, like I'm bored now. Yeah, like, wow, now we only have 2 to hunt, like this is crazy. And so they pieced together from this conversation that clearly somehow these 2 dudes are responsible for the plane going down. Yep. And they came here and we're shooting. And he like gives them, she's like, God, you're so good of a shot. Like you killed more, like most of the people we were trying to hunt. Like what the fuck? And they have like a little back and forth. And there's obviously they have got a dynamic, right? And you're like, whatever. So then they like, once they leave, they wait a second. Like, oh my God. And then they go off into the woods. They're going to try and survive. Our 2 guys are gone. We cut back to the 2 guys who have gone. They're now back in this manor in the middle of the woods. And it's like they're sitting in front of their crackling fire. Dude's cleaning his gun. That's like the other one's like flipping through like
they're like Bill Gates. They're like tech billionaires.
So they're like huge, you know. So the whole thing is like they live in this unfucking mapped compound in the middle of this insane forest that is like state of the art. And, you know, it's like, obviously they're playing some kind of game. Greatest game alive or whatever. Type thing. But also, like, during when we see them, like, they talk about, like, the game master and that they're all doing this for the game master's entertainment. And, like, that's their whole thing. So you're like, someone's pulling their strings, but they're the people that are, like, hunting. Yeah. And they start fucking. So it's like they're fucking and they're like the evil guys, and we get to see all their smut scenes of them having sex. And then these two, girl and guy, are out in the woods, are gonna fall in love through the survival, and they're fucking. So we're getting smut scenes everywhere.
I like that.
And we're building them like playing the cat and mouse game, and like,
do we hate these guys? Do we like these guys?
Yeah,
do we hate these guys?
Like, oh, like we hate that they're like hunting these people or whatever. But obviously, like something's going on where they're like. It starts to feel almost like they're forced into this game. Yeah. They're like, we're like, they like make comments eventually where it's like, we're as much trapped in this fucking game as like the people on the plane, but we got to do what we got to do. And it's like, yeah, we might have the better end of this bargain because we get to live in the beautiful mansion and we're fucking each other and whatever.
It's for survival.
But
these two aren't.
But these two are no joke. Yeah. So they're setting traps. Like, they hurt them. They get back and forth. They're fighting. And then like we start to hear about like she like opens up to him about like why she was coming out here. And it was like, oh, that like I was out here 10 years ago or whatever in my early 20s with my boyfriend at the time, and like he died, and it was tragic, and I was like stuck in the woods alone
with his dead
body until I could like get rescued, whatever. And then the guy reveals he's like, I'm like a like retired Marine, and like I've seen all of this crazy shit, and I was like just trying to go out into the woods because he's like, I like tried to come back into society, it went bad, like I have had PTSD, so I was coming on this like spirit journey to go out in the woods for like as long as it took for me to like get whatever is in me out of my system and whatever. So that's like why he's so tough. So then they're going to be playing their cat and mouse game with the people hunting them, blah blah blah. Maybe they like confront them at their house at some point. That's like the height of the thing. We've got guns to head. And like right when you think that like our Marine dude's about to execute these two guys to save him and like her, one of the dude, like the platinum blonde hair dude's like all bloody, he's gonna like look up to her and he's gonna be like, is it over yet? She's the game master. Because what really happened is that when she was out before in the thing, her boyfriend was a fucking sociopath serial killer, and he turned on her and he was like, I'm gonna hunt you now. And she won, and she went through hell. Like what she went through is 10 times worse than what they have gone through to survive these two people. And she killed him, but it broke her. Yeah. She's fucked evil up from it now. But like she did get like an insane amount of money and like all of this stuff from it. And so she like set up like she's been orchestrating this for 10 years where she's like, I need to be hunted again. And like she needed to recreate what was happening in her crazy thing where she got hunted, but she's like trying to like reconcile, like I still loved my boyfriend and then he turned on me, but it was like someone else, and I'm all fucked up from it. And she was like reliving the whole thing. So she did this to Mountain Man. But she like she's like, I'm not gonna plan who's on the plane or anything, but it's like whatever happens. It just worked out so perfectly. She was like, I knew this was the right thing. Yeah, but he wouldn't be okay with that. Oh, and he's not. He's like horrified when it's revealed. It's not like he's not like, oh my god, you're so hot for doing this. Right. He's like, you're a fucking psychopath. Game over, and she shoots him and kills him and then like unties the other one. And then she has a threesome with these two. But like the whole thing is like those two were serial killers. Like they got together, like were in a weird like fucking masochist thing going on, and they would bring in thirds like subs to like dom, and then at one time it went too far and they killed someone, but then they got like a taste for it, and she discovered them during her crazy 10 years of like obviously fully mentally broken. Yes. And she talks about it the whole time like, I lost my mind, but we just think it's like from the trauma of it, and then it's like her recall. But no, she lost her mind and went like villain and was like, I'm like have to be hunted again, but it has to be like real. Yeah. So she found these guys, she found out all the people they killed, she blackmailed them and was like, you're gonna move into this compound and live here and hunt and like become super good at hunting people. So there's going to be like a few rounds of you guys having to do this and prove that you're the hunters I need you to be. And then when the big finale is, I'm gonna be the one getting hunted and you have to full force try to kill me, and whatever happened and I'm gonna get off on it basically. She just didn't expect there to be this like hunky, extremely fucking like, she was like, when the people at the campfire got killed, he was supposed to die too. Like I was supposed to be the only one left and getting hunted, but he was like so on top of it and he knew just what to do and like how to avoid their shit or whatever. And she killed him.
Wow.
And that's game over.
Dang.
Yeah.
That is game over.
Yeah. Psychological thriller.
That is a psychological thriller.
But I like that you get to see the bad guys fucking.
Totally.
And them fucking.
Totally.
There's like so much room for
Poor
fucking.
guy.
Poor guy. I know you're heartbroken for him at the
am.
end. You're like heartbroken for him at the end.
I would hate that.
And
book.
maybe he's got trauma where like he has survivor's guilt because something in the Marines happened where like everyone died except for him, and that's like why he's so fucked up and couldn't be reintroduced. So it's almost like he's like, I get to die and like,
oh God, whatever.
get over my survivor guilt because now I'm not the survivor.
Yeah.
But I mean, not like it's not a happy ending.
No, it's not.
It's not a happy ending.
Happy ending.
But anyway, that's what I think Game Over is about.
Okay, we'll see. It
We
did
will
go
see.
places. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That is my favorite one you've ever done.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
The twists and the turns.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like,
yes.
You got me.
Yeah. Because immediately when you said Game Over, I was like, virtual reality video game.
Yeah.
Ready Player One. And I said, no.
No.
Absolutely not. We're not doing that right now. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Bye.